All right, that should be long enough for whatever pre-start ad had played on Twitch. Pre-start. And there was my audio one. So you got a nice little echo. How about that? But as I was saying before I interrupted myself, I always like to wait about 30 seconds before after I start a stream before saying anything, because you never know who's got the ad playing. What was it this time? Is the ad might actually be Far Cry 6? That's pretty much swamping Twitch right now. Calling me dad? What? It's a possibility. I mean, there was some times where just in the. I'm not gonna go for that joke. Nope, no, not touching that one. Hello, everyone. How you doing? I'm thinking maybe this is a second to last stream of this game, if we're lucky, and if we're doing our math right. I got all the all written out on the chalkboard behind me. A lot of advanced calculations about the time to play left, and so far it's leading to like you will finish sometime tomorrow. We can only hope the predictions hold. Hope so can't take this no more. Is it driving you that mad? I mean, damn. I didn't know it was that worse on you guys. I'm the one playing it. Also, Russatron. Thank you for the 9 months, man. Thank you. What's up, Jim? How you doing? Anyone else watching on the toilet? You know what? I'm pretty sure that's a common thing when you're due to smartphones. A lot of entertainment is watched on the John. And you know what? I wish you luck on that. Hopefully everything goes well. Don't strain yourself. But I'm predicting nothing but good vibes tonight. We're gonna feel better than ever because we're on like the final, stretch of the game. Who knows? Maybe it'll go by a lot quicker than the middle stretch did. You predicted there'd be a stream. I believe I told you there'd be one. There's a prediction when it's a certainty. Now you could have predicted that maybe I had to cancel tonight, then it would have been impressive. But you didn't go that route, and you would have been wrong anyways. Yeah. This. Did you like this game? I've been indifferent for the most part of this game, bored in other parts of it, and every once in a while, cringing or a little bit annoyed. However, when it's Far Cry is not a game that really insults me on any level. I don't really care about it. This is the kind of game you'd normally get for free as a GPU and pack-in game, and then never even bother installing it to me. It's like, oh, I got a code for a game. And you go on your desk. By definition, if I said something would happen, even if it performed before it happened, it's a prediction. I predict that tomorrow will be Wednesday. How about that? Are you impressed by that prediction? Stating a known is not going to impress anyone. Still working in my home office, so I will be a ghost for the next hour. Hey, home office means you're the boss, though. But hey, ghost all you like, get all your work done, then you can come back and tell me all the jokes you've been saving up. Pre-informed. Hi, Dart. How am I? I am good tonight, Mr. Nero Destiny. But let's talk about you and our performance review. We've been holding that off. We have some things to mention, some things you could do better at work. I've heard you've not been smiling at customers, and you can tell I've worked retail before, can't you? That'd be impressive if yesterday wasn't Wednesday. Maybe in your neck of the woods, but in my, oh yeah, never mind. Today's Thursday. So my in brain calendar is a little behind. It's the lag, Chad. It's the lag. But it will eventually be Wednesday again. So, K-Rose, thank you for the 26 months. Far Cry broke Dart. Many things have broken me, not just Far Cry. There's a long list of things that have gone into this brain, and they have never left. I think that's everyone though. 100 bits from JSonic, and a lucky charm too. Thank you. That helps me out right there a lot. Yes, in Matteo? I butchered it again, I'm sorry. Hello, what's up? I'm there now. Start an OnlyFans with a whole 100 bits. That's not even a foot photo, man. You got paid more than 100. No, don't take this is a joke. Don't take this as an me demanding you pay me more. You have to give me anything. But joke, remember, 100 bits doesn't get you a foot photo, man. You gotta pony up. You gotta be a tier 3 Chad. That's how we gotta be, though. We gotta stay. Whenever we make muddy jokes here on Twitch, we gotta be careful. Because some people take it seriously. Like, did you hear the bastards like begging for more subs? What a rotten motherfucker. Always gotta be careful. Also, GMC gifted a sub to JSonic. Well, there's that. Now you get the feed pics. Thinking about starting my own OnlyFans. Uh, I salute if you can make some money off it, I guess, and make a living. It's not exactly easy though, I've heard. It's like most of the girls on it rake in maybe a few $100 a year at best. So you gotta have an angle. So come up with that first. Like everything else, like any other content creation, you gotta have it, gotta put a spin on it. Can't just be like, oh yeah, here's me, looking cute. Might delete later. By the way, personal question, are you male or female? Because I don't think males do very well on OnlyFans. I don't think they command much of the market. I'm just saying, if someone gave me 100 bits, I might give them a tip of a finger. You know what? You're creating a whole new finish, though. You don't realize it. I'd make more money just by getting married? Well, you have the extra income if your wife works. I'm a dude? Like I said, good luck to you on that one, then. I'm not sure how you even make that work. How does one become a successful male OnlyFans publisher? I think the only way you could do it is if you are actually producing gay content. That's about the only way that'll happen. But then again, there's probably like a very dedicated site for the gay community when it comes to something like that. There usually is. All right, there's all my announcements done, and we're in a weird conversation already. The military pays you to get married? Really? I did not know that. How much? It is like a monthly thing, or is it a one-time thing? It's like, increase that man's salary. He's getting, uh, breakfast in the morning. Monthly, I mean, hey, not a bad deal then. Too bad other jobs don't do that. We might actually solve this, childless marriage is a problem in the West. What do you think of Far Cry 6 so far? So far, I have been very bearish. Do you know what the term bearish means? It means that it's cold. It's not a bull market. It's a bear market for this game. My impressions are just like, oh, it's just more of that, huh? It's just more of Far Cry 5, only with a less interesting setting. I see what you're going there for. I mean, it's what you're doing there, but can't say I want to invest in this product. Hello, got my first appointment with my new doc tomorrow. Hope you're feeling all right. Or hopefully the doc gives you like, hey man, we've never seen anyone so healthy before. And your penis has grown 2 inches in size while you're here. Amazing. Why does everyone keep asking your thoughts about the game? That's just because they respect my opinion. I guess I'm hoping that's what it means. That they actually respect my opinion on games. Though they shouldn't. They really shouldn't. I at best have terrible takes. That statement made no sense. I at best am completely fucking stupid. See, I can do it left and right. But I guess some people just want to know, maybe they're curious about the game, want to know what I have to say about it so far. That's really it. So it's a pretty common question, though. Also, thank you, Nero Destiny, for your sub. Here's your first sub, or you're gifting a sub. And also, you gave it to Nanotech? Oh, Nanotech. Thank you. For your OnlyFans, I'll put my large penis to work. Hey, get to work then. What are you doing here? You should be snapping pics. Good evening, moo bitches. You come into the club like that? It's like, you gotta smooth it out first. You don't just immediately start going, hey, bitches. Hey, ladies. Also, Tanathi, good job. Thank you. I mean, I haven't done anything yet, but thank you. I like the people who are easy to impress. I mean, I'd much rather prefer my opinion. I mean, you know what the most important opinion is, though? Yours. Doesn't matter what I think. You can like what you like. This game exists. It does exist. Therefore, it doesn't get a 0. The game exists. It is a game. It definitely, certainly, positively is a game. Everyone is a moo bitch. Moo bitch. Get out. No, not doing that. What about fresh formula that will come up for Far Cry 6? Well, that's the thing. They actually might change things around for Far Cry 7. And, it'll probably be worse. It'll be live service. So it'll be like the multiplayer Far Cry, where you need mini revolutionaries, not just the one. So you make your own character, and you play with your friends on the new Far Cry world. That's what it'll be. That's my prediction for Far Cry 7. Total live service. What's this game like Far Cry 3 or Far Cry 4? It's like all of those, because all Far Cries are really just kind of the result of video game inbreeding. But now they're at that point where it's a couple generations deep, and they're starting to get web fingers and toes, and their speech is slurring a little bit. But you can still see the proud heritage there if you look deep into those cross-eyes. How do you say cross-eyed eyes? That didn't sound right when I said it in my head before I said the words. But whatever. Deep into those extra chromosomes. Looks like we had a hype train go off. Thank you. And also, thank you for the 100 bits from Silent Leon. Yeah, there's a lot of extra chromosomes going around in this game's DNA. What's this game like? Okay, I'm reading the same comment again. When I see that message that it's a first-time chatter, I always want to give them special attention, because it's like the first... even though it's not the case, it's like the quiet kid in class finally speaking up, and everyone realizes they got a hot, sexy voice, and everyone's like, oh! So I got to give them attention. They've broken out of their shell. Hello, chat. What's up, guy name? Good to see you. How you doing? I'm like, oh, have you noticed I'm always really reluctant to start playing the game for Far Cry? It's like, let's hold it off just another minute. Let's make sure we're properly all, in a good mood. So it'll take a while for us to come down. That was me at high school. I think that was a lot of people in high school. I think a lot of Twitch demographic is the quiet kid in high school who didn't really learn how to socialize until maybe after senior year. Is it that bad? It's actually that plain. Bad would actually be different. Are you not going to sin the game because it's just that bland? No, I'm sinning it. There's too much good material to pass up. Bland game, I mean, I can sin a bland game. Trust me, I can sin the hell out of it. Only ever watched your YouTube, watched every video until I realized you had a Twitch. Yeah, most people on YouTube still don't know to this day that I have a Twitch, despite me always putting up announcement videos on on YouTube. But that's because YouTube doesn't really send those out to anyone, so you have to check your subscription page when the stream is going on. Maybe I should start mentioning during my videos, like every video, that I got a Twitch channel. Maybe. It'd probably help a lot, wouldn't it? I never do the call to actions on YouTube, like, hey, remember to like and subscribe to this video, and also, then I get nervous. And also, I have a Twitch account. You better go do that now. Hey, Dartigan, I finished the Ghost of Tsushima DLC, and it was alright, but at least the combat and visuals, still very strong. I might play the DLC at some point. I wasn't... well, I like Ghost of Tsushima, but generally I'm not a huge fan of buying DLC. Unless it is story-based, and even then I'm a little reluctant. I mentioned the Twitch thing to you future videos, so I have done it a couple times. I remember, which video was it I did recently where I literally had it on the top of the screen the entire time, a link to my Twitch channel? I think that was that Resident Evil Village, or the one before it? Something like that. But maybe it's best if, at the end of a video, I do, a, actual voice line. L8 is Eleanor. Oh, it was a really long one. Managed to get a PS5 for retail, so I'm very... Oh, great. Good, you didn't even have to pay the scalper tax. Also, Conatar subscribed for 4 months in a row. I feel like these months go by fast. They only get shorter, man. They only get shorter. Eventually, the months start feeling like weeks. Alright, I clicked on... Let's bring this game up. We can't, be that reluctant. Don't be bitch, as the famous Russian proverb says. Do you think The Witcher 3 is one of the best games ever? Cause, dude, I've played it 5 times. I think it's definitely a good game. I don't believe it's not... Well, personally, it's not the best game ever for me. If you like it that much, though, hats off to you. I'm glad you found something you like that much. I just think it's a good game. It's a good RPG. I had no real issue with it. I liked it when I played it. Granted, I didn't play... I still have never got to the DLC of Witcher 3 either. Do I think the game will turn into Voss like some are theorizing? Like the actual Voss, or just someone crazy? I don't know, I haven't seen the ending yet. I have to see how the character plays out more. Also, Cosmic Monowell, thank you for your 8-month streak. I am become Chad. You don't become a Chad. You're born a Chad. No one becomes a Chad, they're born. Chads are like the Spartans. Like, if you're like when you're like possible Chad status, you're examined as a baby, and they find defects, they throw you off the mountain. That'll be an interesting movie, won't it? So gotta get that guy. What was it? Who's the narrator for 300? Get that guy to like only do those lines again, but only instead of Spartans, it's just Chads. Why do we always? You know what? Why did we actually come to the name that Chad is like the name for like really like awesome dude? Like I've never known a Chad in my life that's been awesome. I guess because it's a single syllable word. I think we can do better though. Just someone who got dragged in across the street. Must be a good bakery then. Boss died in Far Cry 3. Well, he is gonna be coming back in like a time warp thing for this game, or like the DLC of it. But yeah, he did die. I mean, we did get stabbed by a pretty big fucking knife. And so last time we actually finished off the old the El Cringe Zoombers. So now we go on to the El Boomers. Yes. Well, that's what we do. That's what we do here. But I think I actually just need to go... What is this? Need to go make some stuff. Also, GMC gifted a sub to Donamite. Thank you, GMC. Even though I'm kind of reluctant to always play this game, I am looking forward to the video for it because I've already got some good lines. I've kind of already started writing the script for it. Only chat I know is a guy on YouTube who got his ass set on fire by iDubbbz. I have actually not watched iDubbbz in a while. Because he mainly just started doing box openings and squirrel videos. I was like, I mean, those are cute. They're not really what I'm looking for. I think he just had to stop doing the content comp stuff, didn't he? I didn't know he was still doing takedowns of things. Zuisto. What is this? Battery-powered EMP cannon that disables enemy vehicles, turrets, and tanks. The God of Thunder himself would approve, and I don't mean the one in the movies. Not too shabby. Pulso, Juice Injector. Zona Medicina, that's just more healing. That actually might be the better backpack, the healing one, though. Self-revive and rapidly heal yourself and nearby allies over time, great for co-op. I mean, it's still good for me. Emit an explosive ring that roasts enemies, then press jump, thrust forward in midair. I don't want the poison thrower, I don't really need the nail gun. And I don't really think I need the EMP right now. I only joined Twitch to watch Dartigan not many days ago, so I've got no clue what does a resub mean. Subscriptions on Twitch are a bit different than YouTube. Basically, if you sub, you have to like pay money, or you can like sub for free if you got Amazon Prime. You just connect it to your Twitch account. But essentially, they let you use emotes that are custom to the channel. Chat, show this new guy the wonderful emotes we have here for subs. But I just want to impress you, do not need to sub to me. It is not at all required here. I don't make monetize the channel very much. It's only if you really want to and you actually can't afford it. Otherwise, no worries about it. There's in fact free emotes for you to use on both Franker Frace and BBTV. Think of this as a community that you're welcome in, and you don't have to spend any money. It's wonderful, right? And we're not totally a cult. But that's pretty much the gist of it. If you want to use the emotes, that's what it's for. I'm not sure when I should get Jen. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get buyer's remorse, but I gotta buy something. Fly into a rage by boosting your speed and health and unleashing your machete kills on any enemy. That sounds kind of lame. WYM Dart, we're totally a cult. No, shh. You only get to be told it's a cult once you reach like the 5th level. Last time I was here, we were a cult. You're ruining it. Do you think I should get like the weird explosive, Fugo Loco, or the medical pack? To be honest, the medical pack sounds like the most easily the best. It basically have another free heal in the middle of combat. You made Kool-Aid? Wow, I have not had that since I was a kid, since I had to drink it so much and I stopped. Technically this and this are about the same thing. Only one's like a burst, and one's a direct shot. Medic pack, free life, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll get the medic pack. Since the rockets and the gas are practically useless, why not? Can we, like, upgrade any of our stuff? Well, we can't upgrade that. that's still pretty good. Can we, like, upgrade it, though? Heats. I need more industrial circuits. Where do I find those at? Light casing draws and holsters quicker. Sure. Also, Search Ad Gaming. Thank you for the 3 months for the emotes. Do you... Hey, show me your... Chat. Sound off. Show me your favorite emote. Long fuse. Projectiles can travel further before exploding. Oh, yes, please. Right, we've upgraded that a little bit. What can we do for you? Nope. Well, I don't really... Optical sight. I already got the best scope on it I think I can give him. With a 4x. Russian made... Well, that's actually better, but why would gunpowder be used to make a scope? Oh yeah, just make a scope, laddie. Put some gunpowder down the table. Whatever. They're both exactly the same. 4x. Yeah, okay, whatever. I guess we'll stick with what we got. You know what? I'm beginning to think that crafting is a bit stupid in video games. Just an idea. Alright, time to go, recruit the boomers. These guys down here. We've already conquered this place up here. And well, I don't care about these dark areas I don't need to go to. Alright, let us begin. Right, operations, meet the legends. And that would be... Oh, forgot there's like an... down here. Alright, we're gonna take... I guess we'll fly over there. How long is this game? It's approaching that too long level of length. It hasn't got to, like... It's definitely not gonna reach Assassin's Creed Valhalla levels. But... It also feels like it's longer than Far Cry 5. Let me just adjust audio. Why does that one guy look like that one dude from Left 4 Dead? Well, here's a secret. Everyone looks like they're from Left 4 Dead. You never realized it before now? Shut up, pooch. Yeah, I see people from Left 4 Dead all the time. Oh, wait. Yeah, well... No, actually, never mind. I was thinking of Walking Dead, weirdly. For some reason, I read Left 4 Dead. My mind went to Walking Dead for that joke. But it still works. I would ask how a scope is made with gunpowder is used to make a scope, but this is the same series where a guy can make money from used condoms. When did that happen exactly? I don't remember. Which Far Cry game did you ever collect used condoms in?
Unidentified pilot, land your craft immediately. This is your last and only warning.
Alright, I'm flying below the radar. Far Cry 5? Was that like a side mission? Because I don't think I grabbed that one. I'm like stealthing into this place like a freaking Solid Snake. Far Cry 6? No, it's in this, or is it Far Cry 5? I must have never got that one. I'm kind of upset that I missed that opportunity. It was in a market? What did he do with them? What could anyone do with used condoms, actually? I guess we'll take this thing out first and foremost, since it is being a bit of a pain in the ass. I really don't want to know. I do. I mean, you never know when this information will be useful. He might become a recurring character. Is this the next Sin video? This is indeed the next Sin video. Come on. There we go. I know this game's physics aren't tight enough to not let me do that.
That's not good.
That's not cool. Alright.
I'm good.
Come on, you didn't see that happen. Hello, Dartigan. Just saw your video on Kina. It kind of felt like it was watching a video on a playable Disney movie. That is exactly what the game almost is. It's more like a Netflix series than a movie, to be honest with you. It's like an animated Netflix show. Well, with a higher... I don't know. It's... maybe no Netflix. I don't think it actually looks that good. Yeah, now I'm not contradicting myself. That's too late. But yeah, it definitely tries to be more like a movie. And that's because the developers, their first thing they ever did was a Majora's Mask fan film. Which also feels like it influenced that game a lot. Like, we want to make Majora's Mask, but legally distinct. That's why the main bad guy has something that looks similar to Majora's Mask on his face. And is voiced by an actor that they actually got for their fan film for the Happy Mask Salesman. And it also plays exactly like Breath of the Wild in a lot of ways. There was... Well, you can't kill me while you're playing this soaring patriotic music. Picked up on that when I saw the Taro's mask. Yeah, it's pretty obvious, but even I didn't realize they even got the same voice actor from their fan film. Not that it's a bad thing. Well, there was something about the Koshi, his name was, because he's got a very thick Japanese accent, but no other character in the game has that kind of accent, and this is like a rural, village that is cut off from the rest of the world, apparently. And it's in whatever place it takes place in. So why did he have such a thick Japanese accent? I almost mentioned it for that, but I was like, you know what, I'm not that petty. Like, I'll let it slide. Like, you know what, fine. I've been mean enough. Honestly, forget about the Majora's Mask fan film into your sim video, so I went to rewatch it after. It's a good fan film, actually. It's, like, really good in a lot of ways. And the fact that they do it with only having, like, a few words is also a nice plus. Alright, we can now ride our hover bike a bit safely. You're not that petty? I like to think I'm not petty. Do you think I'm petty? What's good? Everything's good, BTEX. Life be good, for most people. You know, there's a certain percentage. Probably would have a different answer to that. Gotta be real. You didn't use the word cabron? Not tonight. I haven't met any fellow cabrons yet. Unless, chat, you want to be the cabron gang. Yeah, that'll be my new, like, name for, like, the YouTube viewers. You know that cringy thing of the YouTubers do? Like, we gotta, like, name the viewers. You'll be the cabron gang. Even though I am not even remotely Spanish in any way. Or Latin, or Hispanic. Nor does my channel have any leanings of that. But you know what? It won't matter. It's a cool word. How about Dartigan? No. That's lame. You don't want to put your own name in there. No one's going to be proud to call themselves the Dartigan.
Lara, I'm Mira Leste.
And history is repeating itself.
What do you mean?
How about the pilots? Shut up, you. Don't remind us of the past. Past is there to, like, cringe at and then not be spoken of.
They led the guerrillas who overthrew Castillo's father, Gabriel. Libertad is taking Yara full circle.
And they know I'm coming to give them the good news?
El Tigre is very, very excited. Promise.
I guess this is like the mountainous section of Yara. You do know Kata's done that, Dart. Yeah, but it's different for her. She's cute. She gets to do that kind of stuff. I don't. You know how the laws work, right?
Tigre?
That's me. You must be that
Look, the things that, like, you'll dictate what I can do are different.
I'm not a kid.
Of course not. You're baby tigre. And don't worry, I'll make sure you don't end up one of Benitez's trophies.
That guy sounded like he was talking dirty to me for a second, like Benitez. Ugh. Well, maybe that's just Spanish in general.
Traitors like fish for all of El Este to see.
Pal carajo. Well, I'm in El Este now.
I love it.
Yeah, going over there.
Love it.
You
How do I get up on top of this
have a long night?
snake thing?
The rum and coke was flowing.
Every area feels the same. Exactly.
They coke.
But this one's got more mountains in it, so I do notice the geography be slightly different.
Should help you find us.
Yeah, I'm
Is
here.
that a crab?
I'm here.
Get moving up our mountain. We can't wait to meet you, baby tigre.
Hey, El Tigre. I'm at the Crab Rock. Very artistic.
Lorenzo's the artist, and we Garriers are like the crabs.
Senoritas, senorita.
Sharp claws.
Why do Spanish like names get all like the cool words for like gender?
Fought from the ocean.
Senor, senorita.
Revolution.
See. Got it.
Take the footpath up the mountain. Very easy. A guerrilla must be short-footed. Like
But then it gets balanced out by every single person who uses like the word senorita. They always end up making them sound like they're some dirty old man. Like, hey, senorita, no, no, no. You know how they do it, right? It's like, oh, you got a good word. Why you gotta do that? Most languages that are gender, well, all languages are usually. Oh, what is all this nonsense going on over here? Can you really not take care of that dude? Wow, Jesus. Trying to get some of that old crisis magic back, are we? I just want this, alright? I don't need anything else. I'm not involved. English is not gendered. We got he and she, literally. And Mr. and Mrs. So the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake was confirmed by an employee from Virtuous, the people that made Horizon. Or at least that they are involved. I think they just confirmed they're working on a AAA game, not that they're working on, you know, that actual title. So using the word confirmed there is a little inaccurate. Go. You have anything like... No, I might need your skin for something. Did I get anything? Did I just kill with that? Oh! Nature is angry. Look, eat that. Eat that. No, alright. Confirmed David Hayter returning because he sneezed at a convention. Ah, that's how those work actually. Stop being a pussy, pussy.
Repinga.
You monster, what am I supposed to do? Let it eat me? Metal Gear Solid is dead, accept it. Yeah, unless you like pachinko. I'm personally not letting myself get bent out of shape by the weekly, you know, rumors of Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid. Those are gonna become like alien UFO sightings. You're gonna have a congressional hearing on this stuff. It's like, oh yes, Senator, we at you know, the US Air Force have seen repeated, you know, unconfirmed sightings and possible radar readings of Silent Hills and Metal Gear Solid 6. But we at this time have no conclusive evidence of anything, but we still need more money to study this phenomena.
El Tigre. I'm at the waterfall picture.
it was taken after a bloody battle. 3 days of hiding paid off when a platoon of paratroopers landed right in our kill zone. Planning and patience are guerrillas' best friends.
So's a handful of grenades.
You're only hurting yourself when you like get involved in these, you know, conspiracies. If it happens, it happens. It'll probably still end up not being what you want because it's not made by the talent that originally made these things. But hey, I guess you can still hope for the best. What would Far Cry do to make itself more interesting? I honestly don't know. You're asking that I'm someone who's like really just tired of a lot of these open world games or just doing the same things over and over again in a different setting. As for Far Cry, what could they do different? I mean, they need to work on the gunplay. I feel like their gunplay is weak. Their AI needs to be a lot better. I mean, a whole different new AI, because this one's like gotten brain dead. And they just need better mission design and plot, which it seems like it's hard for Ubisoft to do. So I don't know if this is a realistic expectation. They need to stop trying to be Far Cry 3. They need to like realize Far Cry 3 was its own thing, and Far Cry games that come after it don't need to be Far Cry 3. So stop trying to have the crazy intense villain. Everyone's like, oh, he's so good, he's so intense. Stop trying to have, like, the revolution stuff every single time. Let me kill birds, though. That's a nice feature. But they just keep trying to do the same thing over and over again. Both with the plot and the gameplay. That's its biggest flaw.
This will be easy, he says. Be like a goat, he says.
But more than likely, what they'll do is they'll take it in the, live service direction. For like the next Far Cry game, you won't even have like a character. You'll create your own character, and it'll be multiplayer with your friends, because it'll take more than one person to take down the evil bad guy. Reduce the... I mean, these kind of already feel like that. Actually, that's the worst thing about Far Cry, is it actually feels like it's a live service game that you're playing by yourself. Because of how the objectives work, they're all over the map. You're constantly getting new stuff. You have like a little area of every place that's like your mission vendor area, where you can't really shoot your guns, but you just accept new tasks. And now you even get like loot guns. You don't get actually pick up guns off enemies, you get loot guns. So it already feels like it's going in that direction. Reduce the size of the world, get better writers, increase enemy variety, get a better story. Yeah, sure, all that works. That's technically that's an improvement for every game, though, not just Far Cry. Far Cry has its own set of issues.
Looks so peaceful from up here.
It's just that they really nailed it with Far Cry 3, or at least I feel that they did. I mean, Far Cry 3 had its own issues, but it was definitely
Goats.
a game that you can say was important. But since then, they've just been chasing that lightning in a bottle again and again and again, and failing to capture it. And it just gets more diluted each attempt. Also, I'm going to say this right now. Far Cry 3 had more fucking balls than what these games have. That was a game where you literally had like an Australian dude raping your best friend, and then you getting like molested by a hot native girl at the end of the game, and then possibly killing your girlfriend, if you chose so chose to. There was some stuff that in that game that'd be really controversial now. For some reason it got away with it back in what, 2014? It like just beat out when everyone lost their mind. The native lady roofie you? Yeah, she date raped you essentially. Which is apparently fine when it's happened to a dude. Weird how society is, like that. And it was also just like, hey, here's like the dorky white guy gonna come save these island savages. He's got magical tattoos. Or something like that. Also, the tattoo thing, way better than this stupid rocket pack I've got. Damon Wayans, Batman's son, was conceived, you mean, because Talia date rape. I've heard that one before. I think I went the wrong way. Or no, I didn't. But she's like a villain lady that like runs an assassin organization. I can understand that kind of lady being like a power bitch. I'm gonna take what I want. I think some franchises aren't meant to last that long. Oh yes, that's actually a good point. Some franchises do go on well beyond their half-life, and they just don't have the for instance, Assassin's Creed. But Far Cry definitely feels like that. That's why they try to like refresh it every couple like 3 games, so they can continue to make them. But I like things that end too, or at least have very very long gaps in between games, so there's been time to come with fresh ideas. I should shoot or blow up these nets to unblock the path. This is going to kill me, possibly. There's like I'm in the path of these rocks. Oh, they're made of styrofoam. Good. Though I haven't played this game, but I expect it having some skill tree mechanic. It really doesn't, actually. You just get like a rocket pack that you can like put some like upgrades into that are actually hard to come by, that give you slight benefits, like a little bit more protection from armor piercing rounds or soft body rounds. But really it's all tied to like your pack, what kind of pack you're wearing. No more trees, because we gotta make this more like a live service game for Far Cry 7. That way you can have builds, you know builds? Hey, you can like customize your build. Customize your build. I'm starting to really fear that term, by the way. Customize your build, gamers. Because when you hear it, you know like, oh shit. I know what this means. Have a custom loadout when you and your friends drop into the hot zone. It's like, yeah, that's like a danger term to me now. Like, Be a jetpack? No, sadly, no jetpack. Pelican meat. Yeah, but, did somebody say loot grinding? Yeah, loot grinding, like, dailies. Yeah, make sure you have the right loadout for your daily missions. Log in every day. Every day, every day, every day. It almost feels like you're being, like, brainwashed. Having custom loadouts is fine, encourages replayability to see what does what, but no one wants to No, the custom loadouts are a sign that like, oh, this is gonna be a live service game, isn't it? And I can even maybe buy better gear if I don't want to do the grind. See, the whole thing about loadouts is means the mission design has also been poorly structured, and it just has the RPG scaling of the enemies to make them more bullet spongy. What the fuck? Instead of having actually like proper like well put together enemy encounters, it's just like, no, here's a bunch of guys who will spawn and they take a lot of bullets. Because it has to work for every single loadout now. And the only way you can do that is just like, yeah, they're damage sponges that scale with you. Uses me when people go, oh, your game is a live service. A lot of people like live service. I can't deny that it's got a market. I'm just not one of them. I have yet to find one that I've truly been in, you know, outside of like simple stuff like card games. Like, I played a lot of Hearthstone. And I guess you could call that a live service game, since they are like always trying to sell you more packs. What's up, Gabby? What have you been up to? Coming in and just boop people? You know what? Chad don't mind. Chad likes being booped. Imagine if some of the more ballsy games from the 2000s were released today. Twitter, like what? Give me some examples. I mean, there definitely are some more, ballsy games, I guess. But it's not like we don't get ballsy games today, but it's just that, you know, some subject matter doesn't really happen. Manhunt? Well, Manhunt was controversial even when it came out. Remember, that got adult-only rating at one point and was, like, banned in countries. And not like people just accepted Manhunt. Even for then, it was courting controversy. Is this, like, mud or an oil slick?
How is the air both thick and thin at the same time?
Oh, this goat's gonna die. Nope, it ran.
Look out below!
What are you doing, Lob? There's an orphanage down there. All games would be better with more yick. Isn't that hipster RPG I remember we got from a few years back? That wasn't very good. What the fuck was that animation? Bad, that's what it was. And also recycled. Look at all that. Hopefully I won't have to go to. See, that's what I look at when I say this. Like, look at all that stuff. I can go to that mountain, but I hope to fucking God I don't need to. That sounds exhausting. I remember that was I remember when Destiny first was being shown off, they pretending it was an open world game for a while. It's like, see that mountain over there? We're gonna send you there. And obviously later on, nope, you don't get to do that. It's like, they're just big wide zones. Now I hear the words like, see that mountain over there? You can go to that mountain and climb it. See what's there, and like, do I fucking need to?
Okay, I'm at the next picture. Let me guess. Guerrillas are like sharks?
No, my question should be, wait, do you actually have good climbing mechanics? You can go to that mountain. You can see what's there. Is there anything there? You can go to that mountain.
Lucky always volunteered to be the first to test the lines.
Brave.
Well, looks like some of the paint's worn off it.
Too. Clara told me about
You play Destiny, it fun. Seems like it's reduced your vocabulary. I'm joking. Hey, if you like it, you like it. I'm still gonna meme on it though.
many careers are orphans, baby Tigre. But it's not our parents who define us. It's our
I like that the ledge paint is like, here's some pretty flowers now. Okay, these are clearly pets, but I don't care. I'm a bit of a psychopath right now. I'm a dick to wildlife in general. Sometimes I have my moods. Destiny was supposed to last 10 years? Yeah, I remember the promises of that game. I mean, they literally called it Destiny. I just think, you know, I would like to see Bungie do something else besides Destiny now. Can they, like, work on a different game now? Because they're a developer I generally like the stuff from. But Destiny is not interested in me even announce. Can they, like, make a single-player game again? Or not well, even just like a single-player campaign with a multiplayer component if they want. Something? It'd be nice. They have to, like, do nothing but Destiny now. Destiny needs to stop making money. Is it really making that much money? I feel like that's like a game that's just been played by people from like a country I've never been to at this point. Because I never hear anyone like talking about it. I mean, I'm sure there's players, but is it really like that big still? I mean, it never really even felt like it was that big. Like it had its moment, then it would quickly die off after a new one would come out or like a new DLC. What single player? That thing some publishers would like to see go away in favor of live service.
El Tigre. I'm at the statue.
A revolutionary, a warrior, and a dear friend. Killed in combat.
Hear that Destiny 2 vaulted playable DLC content recently, like stuff people played for game modes and game modes. They mean they locked it away, like nope, done with it now.
I drink 2 bottles of rum. One for me and one for Lobo. You never
I just don't really see the appeal of Destiny to be Destiny.
to be honest,
I mean,
neither did I.
is it real? Is it real?
This is
I don't know. I guess even for like sci-fi, it does nothing for me.
Now get down here.
But yeah.
Missing all the fun, baby Tigre.
Maybe it's got good shooting. Maybe that makes up for it. I just don't like games where all the enemies are just big bullet sponges. It's never fun for me, the gameplay, when you do that. I like something where the enemy encounters have been more well designed, you know, handcrafted. To be something fun, instead of just like, yeah, here's an enemy you shoot a lot. And then it dies and you get your loot. What up, Dartigan? A little late due to band practice. Hey, hope everything went well with your band. What instrument do you play? But yeah, you're not that late. We've only been playing for like a little bit. We've basically been climbing a mountain the entire time.
Bendición.
What was that? I think I just stole like someone's like offering to the shrine. Apparently there are still millions of people playing Destiny 2. Wow. See, I am. That feels like almost like a lie to me. I mean, I'm sure you're telling the truth, but I just don't see it. But then again, I don't really pay attention either. But yeah. It just feels like a game in the shadows. It's like a dark web game at this point. Like, people play that? But it like died millennia ago. Like, do you need like Bitcoin to buy it? Alright, so we go down there. Wonder how the guy who paints climbable ledges in white paint is doing these days. Haven't seen him. We just passed by his work. He started planting flowers on ledges. He's entered his gardening phase. And then he also paints the ledges in this game too, but sometimes flowers. Patriotos Peak. Just came by before I head to bed. How's the new area? Well, we've been climbing and talking about Destiny instead of Far Cry. So that's all we've seen of it so far. And now we're in like the new vendor camp. It'll be full of like missions that you can do for your dailies. And like go find treasure if you like. or just actually stick to the plot. If you don't, if you know, if you're into that lame stuff.
Hey,
Why is every single rebel like location a freaking block party? Why is it so hard to find these locations? They're playing trumpet for God's sake. How did you find us? Oh, we just listened for the samba music. Donate 10 pesos. Morality increased. Find... I mean, Destiny 2 couldn't have done that well if Activision literally, like, let them go from, like, funding anymore, right? That seemed like it was a big sign that it wasn't doing too well.
You're trapped. Death is staring you in the face. What do you do? I've been kicked in the
Oh, I like that. Do it again.
I haven't felt them since 72.
never do that again.
What? Mi caso su casa, baby tigre. Come on. Meet the family. Lucky, my nose is broke again.
I'm not your fucking mother.
There are people out there who are actually hurt.
I am suffering. Easy, mama.
Herpes doesn't count.
Meet Lorenzo Canseco, poet of the legends.
Well, I sense the hot blood of a fighter.
And of course, you know Lucky Mama, heart of the legends.
I do? I know these people?
Really? I felt it go crazy.
Another patient? Looks like La Moral to me.
I'm Dani Rojas from Libertad.
The new fist of the revolution.
No, Clara sent me. Libertad needs the legends on our side, heroes to believe in.
To fight another Castillo? He's exactly what Yara deserves. Buena suerte.
Sorry, one revolution was enough.
Looks like Clara was wrong.
Have faith, Danny. They just need to get to know you.
You just needed to do shit for
When
them.
you get settled.
See, this game suffers from Assassin's Creed Odyssey fever of introducing characters 25 hours in. That's what Far Cry always has done, though. Always got to introduce someone. I mean, literally, Far Cry 3 introduced a new villain near the end of the game. And he was a true villain. But not true enough to be a DLC character for this game.
I hate that so many of these legends don't want to fight.
Oye, cállate. They are letting us use their camp.
Clara, I've met the legends. El Tigre
I like that they
is
don't
the
even
one
bother
on
animating me
Libertad.
talking on the phone.
Whatever you
They are
have to
letting
when I
us use
get
their
them to
camp.
join this fight. The people need heroes.
This is why they shouldn't have used third person in these moments. Because they didn't create animations for it.
En serio.
I'm gonna make a note of that.
So that's why they are letting us stay here. I knew something was going on.
Third person doesn't have phone talking animations.
Maybe they will come around. What?
Oh yeah. If Libertad needs our help, they're even more
And
desperate than
noted.
we thought.
What happened to Bicho and the annoying singer? They lived, and they're now on our side. But we're done with their section. We'll probably see them again for the big finale when we all storm the capital.
And they think we
But until then, we gotta deal with the boomer squad. Maybe Ubisoft doesn't have the money. You realize this is Ubisoft, right? They got all the money.
so you think recruiting the legends is an attempt
Good form on the pull-ups, though.
to steal shape?
Him again.
I don't think there's anything that
This guy's got like old man strength. You know, old man strength can be really fucking scary. Come on, do it.
Mission, baby tigre.
Alright, man, whenever you're gonna smoke.
Okay. If we want these cranky old guerrillas to help Libertad, we need luck.
I feel like smaller developers have an easier time making games. Well, usually if they're smaller and making a smaller game, they get to make it the way they want to make it and not have to like make it part of a committee, you know, or like a product. They're making because they want to like make this game happen.
So I bribed the pilot to
Unlike
fly some
Assassin's Creed and Far Cry, where I don't really feel anyone is that passionate that's worked on it.
Libertad and
Dart, come on, do something. I'm doing Far Cry, man. It's just that Far Cry don't do much with itself. What happened to SoundCloud rapper who hates doctors? She lived as well. boomers, millennials, and whatever the first region was. I believe those were the Gen Xers. They got all the current generations. Or maybe they were the millennials. I'm not sure which one. I didn't pay attention at that point. Well, no. I think the main the Libertad, the main organization, is the millennials, and the first area we went to was the Gen Xers. Then we went to the cringe Zoomers, and now we got the the boomers. Question: is that the boomer squad less cringe? I just met them. Give me time to learn. As long as they don't start rapping, I think I'll be better off. They'll be better. Didn't we break this guy's nose a minute ago too?
Remember the 3 guerrilla principles.
At least my backpack doesn't look so stupid now. It actually is just a backpack. Why did I need titanium to make this, by the way? It's just literally a backpack with some med supplies on it. No, you need no uranium. I had to get depleted uranium to make this medical backpack. You could buy that from a Walmart. You got Metal Gear Solid 5 for dollars? Hey, good price for a very long game. Okay, they should be near the downed helicopter. Why is it in third person? Whenever you're in the mission vending zones, it goes into third person for no obvious reason. And it shouldn't, because you sometimes get phone calls while you're in them, and your mouth doesn't animate while you're talking. What does a medical backpack do? It allows me to heal myself, or it counts as like a free revive if I die. So it's infinitely gonna be way better than the stupid rockets I was trying to use. And you see how filthy our main character is. Still dirty. She's never taken a bath in the game. Hey, Savage. Thank you for the 10 months. Far Cry 4 was the first time I started watching my streams. Well, this must feel somewhat nostalgia for you then. Well, it wasn't really that long ago that I played Far Cry 4 though, was it? Was that last year or something? Okay, looks like this is a good finally a good area for the wingsuit. Because there's fucking mountains on it. But thank you for stopping by again, actually. It's 3:57 and I have an exam in management tomorrow. Wish me luck, guys, and good night. Hey, yes, you have a good night, man, and I hope you do well on whatever that is, the management exam tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure you'll ace it. Also, how are we deploying a wingsuit when we're wearing a t-shirt? I need to know where we're storing this thing. I mean, that has to have web... wingsuits have webbing in between your armpits and your legs. Donnie is secretly a flying squirrel. Anything down here, or just explosions?
This looks like they drop. What a mess. This is too easy.
Que vola!
Who are you?
She looks like a Far Cry character. I mean, no, she looks like she's from Fortnite. Sorry, I got lost on the way to my next, winter chicken dinner.
This is property of Libertad.
Ah, Libertad.
Hey, when's the ring closing in? We got moved to a new location.
We should be fighting Castillo together. I'm Honron.
Also, 100 bits from Base Clef. This does feel like a like a spreadsheet type of video game. Someone spent a lot of time adding things into it, but it wasn't ultimately a tedious and unfulfilling endeavor. Kind of like what playing this game feels like exactly. This was like, they tried to like maximize the things that they thought would appeal to people. So here we have, Fortnite lady. She looks like a well, I was trying to say Fortnite, but because I'm playing Far Cry, my tongue slipped and I said the wrong game. But I corrected myself. She looks like a Fortnite character. Supposed to be threatening to me. Come on now. Hi Dart, what's up Zuntas? Don't cross her on, she'll default dance on my grave? No, she'll floss. That's about the limit of my Fortnite knowledge. They can floss, and they got, like, aliens in it now. God, I am barely trying, and I'm still winning. I'm not even, like, aiming down sights now. It's like, it don't matter anymore.
We're not out of this yet.
Oh, don't worry, I got a free res, right? How does it activate? V, revive. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's how that works. I don't know what kind of animation I was expecting for that. But now I just like have like healing gas coming out of me. Bliss? Oh well, I'm not getting like really high from it though. Oh, helicopter. Oh. Imagine how embarrassing that'd be to get shot down by this fireworks when you're in a gunship. Oh, looks like the Fortnite lady's down. She didn't build properly. This game looks embarrassingly easy. Yeah, it is. I mean, you still die a lot, but mainly because if you go into an area where the enemies are higher level.
Yeah, she's gonna kick my ass if I don't come back with something. Well, Clara's gonna try to kick mine if I don't bring these to the legends.
I would just say this game looks embarrassing. Nice abs on that girl, though.
Oh, they're very
I appreciate that.
Things are full of shit. But I majored in history. They paid in blood to put Anton's papa in his grave.
I tell you what, you give me these supplies, I'll introduce you.
You know, I'm getting a bigger, like, girl power vibe from this game than anything Life is Strange has ever given
I
me.
got to meet the legends first.
Now, Danny, you get us a chopper?
It's like everyone is important. As I am a hot girl, and I lead the revolution. I got buried in chat. Is there anything positive you can say about the game?
That was close.
They got some good actors for it. Hey, that's our American term. And it's the blood of tyrants, not the blood of patriots. You're gonna get us subverted. Well, ever since Final Fantasy VII, you mean the 7 remake doesn't count? But as for the original Final Fantasy VII, that one was released before my cutoff date, which is 2001, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense to send that now while I'm currently sending the remake. So I'll just stick to the remake. I might play Final Fantasy VII, original at some point again, though.
Yo, Danny, we're like sitting ducks out here. Get that helicopter so we can bust the fuck out.
Easy.
The Army sometimes uses baseball fields for emergency landing strips. Also, GMC, give it a sub to Nos. Thank you. When will you send my community? Never. You guys are wonderful. Why would I want to insult you?
Hey, horse, ready to go? Come on, be nice, horse.
Potatoes. Right, what are these? More tobacco? Oh, this isn't tobacco. This is something else.
Let's go.
None of us are free of sin.
Baby
Well,
Tigre, how's it going?
well, though sin isn't necessarily a bad thing. Some sins are very fun.
What you can do today? Because tomorrow
Better yet, when was the last time you think Ubisoft cared about their games?
I think you might need a nap.
I like that Child of Light RPG they released like 10 years ago or so. That was pretty good. I think it was called Child of Light, wasn't it? Like Sly, he was the best of us? Well, he was definitely the most opinionated. But I don't have any favorites out of chat. You're all equal to me. In my eyes. Just gotta keep saying that, just in case one of you ends up being like, you know, having the correct blood type, and I need you one day. That's from 2014? Okay, I was thinking, it's like, well, that's almost 10 years ago.
Hey, holster that weapon. No more!
Never played Child of Light. I'll check it out. Yeah, it's like it's an RPG, but I don't think I ever got to finish it. I think my game got corrupted. So even though I liked that game, I never actually played it because something happened. But it was. I remember it being pretty good.
Put that weapon away now. You do what I say.
It's like something in this room. How do I get it? Is there like? Oh no, it's a pot.
Gracias, Oluas.
Getting every advantage. So is this like a rule of yours to not send spin-offs or side games, since you know it's series like Metal Gear Solid or Resident Evil, the side games have important story content and would be cool to see us submit. I have no rule about side games. It's just that not all side games are big enough. But for instance, I'll eventually get around to sending some of those Kingdom Hearts side games, or what I don't know if you didn't call those side games, since they are kind of important. But it's really about whether the game just has enough material for me to work with. What did I just click on? No, I don't want to do your fucking race. No. No, you get... No. 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 This is what you brought this on yourself. See, don't make me do races. What a game. Have you made videos on DLC before? Never on DLC is not the same thing. I usually don't do DLC because DLC is usually way too small to make stuff on. Last thing I want to do right now in a Far Cry game is a fucking race. I gotta deliver the helicopter to the crash site. What about Resident Evil 7 DLC that's hardly small and actually added to the story? Each individual one was kind of small though. There was only like 2 that were at decent length. One's like the one we play as Chris, and one where you play as like, you know, Punch Out guy. I played both of them and I enjoyed them, but I wouldn't make a video out of them. So usually DLC I never do, but I hold myself open to the, like, for instance, like Witcher 3's DLC. Those would be big enough to do videos on. The ones where like adds entire new areas and like storylines and massive stuff to the game. That's the kind of thing I would actually do. Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath? I still have the footage for it, so maybe someday.
Alright, let's move!
You have never played a Far Cry game. If you do, just play Far Cry 3 and you've played all of them. Only one really worth playing. You hope Punch-Out Guy comes back for the DLC for Village? I don't think that's gonna happen.
Danny, you got the supply.
Pa la pinga! El tigre! Feast of the Revolución. You gotta sign my pants.
¿Cómo se llama, señorita?
Honron. I'm with La Moral.
Signing her pants?
La Moral.
Ballad of Gay Tony was the best DLC. I recently played that, actually. So GTA 4's DLC would also kind of fit in that, something I could work with.
You're a street gang.
At least we're not hiding on the mountain while the world goes to shit.
Have you seen what's going on down there? Go, check out a Biovida facility. I dare you.
The legends don't take orders from anarchists. Entiende?
Enough, Lorenzo.
No, you know what? Fuck you. La Moral is keeping these supplies. This is our revolution, not yours.
Hey, Fortnite, we're about to get down. Just wiped out Tomato Town.
Without this, he won't make it to tomorrow.
Lucky mama.
A lot of the bullets I pull are from La Moral. There is a difference between playing with guns and fighting La Revolución. El Tigre.
Sí.
They're big on
I'll spare you from seeing any more lyrics from it.
Live in their museum, whatever. A quien le importa. Or maybe I borrow some souvenirs. Talk to me when you got a minute.
How about now? Maybe I have a minute now. You can just go for it. No? That was pointless? Well, everything you do is pointless in these games. It's just busy work until you reach the end. Still wearing the hat though, by the way. Keep it to my promise.
Strong out there. Trust your instincts. There's my baby tigre.
Make me unlocked Liam? What is he doing exactly? What my nephew is being such a pain right now. I'm gonna guess begging you to play with him.
I hate having to choose between old friends and new friends.
We got 2 missions. We'll continue this guy, this guy's stuff.
Those medical
Nobody really knows what happens beyond the walls of the BioVita facility. If John Ron is right and the Castillo regime is doing something terrible to the Paria they capture, go get photographic evidence so we can show Lorenzo.
Shakes things
Let's see what the other mission is.
Do what you gotta do. But we're not getting any younger.
Libertad needs to forget about the legends of 67 and partner up with La Moral.
Don't waste your time.
We are the people who actually want to liberate El Esti from
You
Castillo.
need to talk to my boss,
First,
Yelena.
it's talking to my leader. Oh, a
And
new
you need to
character
see
again.
our operation
Everyone is
up
still so
close.
dirty.
Swing by El Agujero.
Is there any
It's
point
La
where you're
Moral's
playing a game to
badass
make a
headquarters
sim video
in
and out
Concepcion.
and you just think to yourself,
Save
is this
his passport
suffering?
to our
Is this worth
doorman.
suffering through this to do?
Muerto el perro,
Is it going to
se
give me
acabó la
enough
rabia.
views to justify playing through it? Sometimes. Only if it's going to be a very long video. But even then, I still just, if I've already started and done enough work on it, I just go through with it. Just man up. Like, fuck it. Don't care if it, doesn't get enough views at this point. As long as it still makes a good video, though, I'll still be happy.
I'll
She
tell
kinda
Yelena
hot?
you
Yeah,
can
she definitely the best looking character in the game. Which is surprising, because thought you weren't allowed to do that anymore. Give me, says the base is in, oh, that's very far away. There's probably like air control in the way, isn't there? Well, there most certainly will be. Whatever, we'll take those out as we come. I need more of the good, good stuff. Oh, this one's good for like flying under the radar. Did you and Game Care Network ever have a friendly rivalry? No. We've only I think we've only had comments at each other twice. Like back when I first started, he left a positive comment on one of my videos and I responded as well. And then later on, he had some kind of drama going on with his channel and I left a positive comment on the video. That's really all the contact we ever had. We never really, like I said, I never had anything against the guy. And I hope he didn't have anything against me. But all 2 of our interactions were positive, so I'm happy. But yeah, that's all. The only Sin channel, well, it's not even a Sin channel that I have a friendship with is Gaming Wins. I used to talk with the German Game Sins guy, Gamomat, for a while, but I haven't heard from him in a long time now. I'm guessing he's still doing that, but Gaming Wins and me are friends. There's a German Game Sins? Yeah, there's a couple actually, I believe. I think there was some drama that went down with them recently, because I got alerted to it. Playing a Soulsborne game, Game Care Network invades, dread it, run from it, Destiny arrives all the same. What's this about?
Attention pilot. Land now
Is that like a
or you will
joke
be
he does?
fired upon.
¿Qué?
Okay. Oh, This counts as a landing, right? Look, I can only get so low. God in heaven, why does Ubisoft even bother making games like this? Because they make them money. And also, they can make them cheaply because they're just reusing stuff they've already developed. Now, you making a joke, well, like he invades you at random, oh, like, I don't think he has a Twitch account. But hey, if he wants to, like, give me a raid, I'll be down with it. Have you decided anything being 10 cent worthy, like 10 cents at once? I rarely have ever do that, more than, like, 1 extra cent. It's kind of cheesy, so I really try not to do that. Like, usually everything is only worth 1 cent unless I really have a reason to give it to. If you've noticed. I used to do that every once in a while and give it like 5 or so, but in recent years, don't really rely on that kind of joke. Oh, we're gonna go take you the fuck out just because you're annoying me now. I feel like I'm in a Star Wars scene. Me and my speeder, I can still take out all the womp rats. I don't even care. Stealth, what does it matter? I don't need stealth. Oh, you were on my side, I'm sorry. It's also nice the military will give you a warning before shooting you down during revolution. Generally, when it comes to airplanes, they will give off warning, like, you'll try to establish contact before firing, unless it's like an open war zone. Because they might actually be shooting down something they don't want to shoot down. They just don't know what it is yet. What is shooting me, though? I think they're shooting through that. Someone up there shooting me too. I don't see them. Oh, you. How many sins has Far Cry got so far? Well, I don't have an actual running count. That happens after I finish playing the game and I add them all, and I actually go back through my footage. And that's where most of the writing actually occurs. I'm not even over there, AI. So we'll find out what the sin count is after that. But I've already got, you know, a good amount of notes written for the game. For like stuff I want to talk about. It's definitely going to be long, you know, more sins than my most recent videos, which were admittedly only around the like 50 or 60 or so sins each. Still the shipment, I guess. No one here wants to be picked up. He is one. He wants to be picked up, and he is very tall for his age. This is like your nephew, right? Hey, Western King, you have a good night, man. Alright, there we go. Problem solved. There you go, a military base, and you're giving gunpowder. Well, that, and I also got, you know, depleted uranium. Would you say you enjoyed the game so far? I was in the middle. I'm more or less indifferent to it. It doesn't either, it doesn't really give me any dopamine hits in my brain, let's say that much. Which means I'm not enjoying it, but I'm also just not hating myself for even looking at it. And also, it's, you know, we're nearing the end of it now, so I don't have to spend all my time with it, like, over 100 hours or so. Usually for me, a game that's boring, that lasts way too long, is when it becomes bad. An average game that just, you know, doesn't really do anything that excites me, but also doesn't overstay its welcome, is just like, whatever. I'll forget about it a month after I finish it. Whoops, oh, shit. Wait, this thing had guns? I never knew it had guns. I need to repair it now, though. Once again, if you need gunpowder, just take out the hundreds of bullets you have. That's not how it works. That makes sense, but that's not how it works. And apparently the only thing I can really make with it is, like, you know, weirdly, scopes for my guns. Have you wanted to send something in a stream, look back through the footage, and change my mind? You mean something I decided I didn't want to sin after playing through it? I can't think of anything, no. Most of the time, once I finish playing through a game, I'm already dedicated at that point. There's only been like one time I can think of, and that was when I was playing Wolfenstein Youngblood. I played one stream of that, and I decided it wasn't gonna work. It was way too bored out of my mind to play it, and also it just wasn't enough there. So I was like, yeah, that one. I guess that one. And originally Halo 5. I played Halo 5 one stream once back when the game came out. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this game.
I'm on it.
Halo 5 has a reputation of being Halo 5. I just remember being bored to tears. It was like, wow, this game is bad. Eventually I got around to finally, finishing it, though, recently. Something in the game you were going to give a sin to, then change your mind after the stream? Oh, yeah, definitely. Even like the most recent video I did. That's usually because I realized my initial reaction to something, with my initial take on it was wrong. And I caught it back when and I realized what they were actually going for, or what maybe a visual I missed when I rewatched the footage. It's my favorite Lego game. I don't believe I've ever played a Lego game. Oh, they got airspace warnings here.
Thanks for the
You know what?
heads up.
We'll take that. I want to like work fast tonight, and I can work faster if I get it can fly around all over the place.
Attention, pilot. You are flying in restricted airspace. Land your craft immediately.
A la pinga.
What's the best game you've sinned, in my opinion? The best game I've ever sinned? Well, I haven't sinned my absolute favorite game of all time, which is Deus Ex yet. So I would say the game I think I enjoyed the most while I played it, and also then made a video on it, would probably be God of War. I really got into that last God of War game. So yeah, I think that. Any plans on sinning Deus Ex? Hard to say. Maybe I did play through it, so I got all the footage for it. So maybe eventually. It definitely has things I can mention. I'm not sure when it'll happen though. God of War, Metal Gear Revenge. Oh yeah, that one I did really like that game. So it probably may be a contender between that and God of War then. All right, let's destroy the base. But then I liked all the Metal Gear games, except for 4. 4 was like, But I wanted to be a bit more specific. What? You took a bullet between the eyes, lady. Oh, you got a skull above your head, that's why. Alright, fuck it, we'll use the good gun. Is she the only one guarding the place? Why is it saying the uranium is like right here where I'm standing? What's the next game you're going to be my victim? This game, Far Cry 6. After that will probably be that new Guardians of the Galaxy game. Oh, it's in there. That's where it's at.
One can turn it into Supremos.
And then we'll probably do the Call of Duty game, and then Halo Infinite. And then also that, that new Dark Pictures game to round out the year. No, not read. Pick up the freaking motor oil. Fine, leave it there. No sim video for Life is Strange. No, I'll eventually get around to it. It just won't, probably be this year, more than likely, based on the stuff it'll be up against. Like, I'm not going to just delete the footage from my computer. You guys know me. Sometimes I bank footage and then get back to it eventually. But yeah, hopefully I can do Life is Strange in January. But first and foremost, the newer, bigger games releases, take precedence. So is it going to be a while before Shadow of Mordor sim video? I mean, I haven't promised a Shadow of Mordor sim video. Only like, it can definitely be sinned. I haven't even played it yet. So once I play the game, you can expect one. Maybe you can actually expect a time frame at that point. Until then, it's up in the air. Really want to see a Code Veronica and the Witcher series? Only those two? I've actually been thinking of playing through Chris's path in Resident Evil 1. When I played Resident Evil 1 Remake, like last year, I only did Jill's path. Or Jill's, like, campaign, so I've been thinking of, like, returning to that to also do Chris's. On to the objective. It says their base is in Conception, and she said the city of Conception is a secret curfew. Force Unleashed games? I don't know. I may not own them, because I got them while they were cheap on Steam, but I have no intention to play them right now. I'm more interested in that possible David Cage Star Wars game.
How do I find La Moral?
I'll send you a pic. Show no one.
What are you sending me?
It will help you find the door. Don't forget the password and remember. Curfew.
Photograph. Okay, it's a big yellow building with an... Get that fast travel location off. I can't see what I'm looking at. There's like something circled. Alright, look for the yellow building with vines all over it. Also, I can see a big tower in the background. Oh, never mind. It's over there. Also something blue, like a banner. Did you decide not to send Psychonauts 2 because it was too good? No, I still have the footage for Psychonauts 2. And I might eventually make a video on it. Okay, these look like the banners. I'm facing the wrong direction. But it probably actually makes sense to send Psychonauts 1 first before I did it. I can see one of these towers in the background of it, so... Wait a minute, is this it? I think this building's it. Will I send Witcher 3? Yes, I also want to send Witcher 1 and Witcher 2, though. Here we are. So much easier to find when I can do it from the air.
Hey there. Hola.
Here we go. Why not go old school and send Shattered Dimensions or The Simpsons? No, I've never played either of those games. I mean, they're probably doable, but I can't send every game, or at least all at once, you know.
Hello.
Stay strong.
Shattered Spider-Man Dimensions is such a gem. Is that the one where you fight the big Dr. Octopus, you'll Venom at the end?
Muerto el perro, se acabó la rabia.
Let's send Crash Bandicoot 4. I have no idea. Holy shit, The Witcher came out in 2007. Yeah, it takes a while to make those kind of games. It was even that The Witcher 7 was actually made off BioWare's old engine.
Cut your head off and use it as a football.
Nice to meet you too. My name's Danny.
Alfredo. Down the stairs.
That was the 1999s. There actually is an older Witcher game than the ones made by CD Projekt Red. It just sucked and no one ever played it. I think it was actually made in the 90s. It's you'd have to look it up. I don't think you can buy it anywhere. Maybe you can like find someone who's like got an upload of it somewhere, but it's one of the reasons the reason the author took such a really shitty deal originally on the payment for like the Witcher license for games because he thought the game wouldn't sell because there was already been that game that been made on it and it didn't sell, so he just figured it'd be another flop. Ended up being a little bit wrong on that one. What am I doing?
Don't waste your time talking to me, Libertad. Go downstairs.
So there's some history for you. Workbench? I don't need that. Ride weapons. Oh, I didn't know I could customize that. I mean, I never use it. Defensive armaments. Blast rounds, the workbench. I mean, they only fire straight forward, though, so they kind of suck. Turret slow, allowing a gunfire to soft target. Yeah, I don't really care. So they made The Witcher before it was even able to take off. Like I said, some other developer bought the rights to make a Witcher game back in the 90s, I believe, but it wasn't very good, from what I recall. Well, I never played it. I didn't even know about it until I saw an article on it. But it apparently was shit. So, maybe go look it up. Maybe you can find like a Let's Play of it or something.
I need 6 volunteers.
I'll talk to my people, honey.
Big Jorge Nana's gangs are probably on the ship.
You're Yelena?
Mierda.
More new characters. More friends.
Danny, right? Where's my medicine? You mean Libertad's meds? I gave them to the legends. No, you handed it to some retirees shitting their diapers on top of a mountain. What could you possibly want from them? We need more than bullets and guerrillas to take down Castillo. Like it or not, Yaranos love the legends. Clara Garcia loves her politics. Good luck getting those abuelos off their asses. We could use La Moral's help.
It's my opinion on the Resident Evil 3 remake. Never played original, so I thought it was great, but not as good as 2. They cut a lot.
She loves to talk about
Well, let this cutscene finish first, actually.
Not ours. Clara's just a Castillo who lost his dick. So you have a better plan for Yara? Bullets first, politics later. You said you needed volunteers. Admiral Benitez got the jump on us a couple of hours ago. She's holding my people hostage on a cargo ship. I'll go. Alone? I don't get it. Consider us even for the meds. Save my people and I'll think about it.
When it comes to Resident Evil 3, good game because it's built off Resident Evil 2's, remakes, gameplay. But I believe they cut a lot more from Resident Evil 3 and made it a lot shorter, and also it just isn't, so it isn't quite the same game as, say, Resident Evil 2 remake was like a complete remake of the Resident Evil 2 and only made better. So I don't know, and also I felt the Nemesis didn't really work as well in it as he did in the original one. Like, Mr. X worked really well because they made him more like Nemesis from Resident Evil 3 original, but Nemesis from Resident Evil 3 remake was kind of like, wasn't used very well. He's only like in one area where he chases you, and that's because they made the game so much smaller. And then you just get like a couple boss fights with him. So I felt that was like he was like the big deal of that game that made it different from like Resident Evil 2. But they didn't really have much to work with him, I think. So for some reason he felt like off.
Someone upstairs can tell you how to get there.
Yeah, it's like the abridged version of Resident Evil 3. They also took out, like, didn't Resident Evil 3 originally you had, like, moments where you could make a decision about what to do? And it sort of influenced how the game would play at certain points?
Is there anything about the cargo ship I should know?
It's not going to stay in El Este forever.
We're on a
So go
ship
now
east
or
of
tell me you can't do
Conoco.
it.
I'm going.
What's my favorite Ubisoft game? Beyond Good and Evil. Yeah, definitely that one.
For real? Libertad? No shit. You saving our people, right?
That's the plan.
I know a farmer with a helicopter who can fly you out to the ship.
Hey, that's cool. I got my own ride right outside this door. No, it's over there. I literally flew a flying vehicle here.
Take old Irasol. Be nice to him. Come on.
Alright, we'll do as the game demands.
Easy.
Are we dealing with Zoomers? I feel like we're dealing with Zoomers and Boomers this time. And they don't like each other.
You're with Libertad?
I am.
Crossing the generational divide, you see.
Yeah?
We've been fighting and
OG Resident Evil 3 had live selections that altered the game slightly, with one being an alternate ending. Yeah, they took that kind of stuff out. But I guess they were trying to, like, just... Maybe there's some... I never played Resident Evil 3, the original, just so we're aware. So maybe there's some of those moments where I just had to look it up, like, I watched playthroughs of it just so I could be more informed of it when I made this in video. But, I think that their goal was to streamline the game somewhat. And take out some, and, like, combine stuff together.
You heard wrong.
What's up, another white boy? How you doing? I need tea, my voice is getting hoarse.
So, how do these farmers get a helicopter?
they built it from the parts of ones we shot down.
Still don't see why they need to make a remake of Resident Evil 4 though, if they're still planning that.
The other farmers are not?
Some are.
That guy just jumped to a sign.
You think we can get them on our side?
We're gonna need them. Only where we're going to liberate El Este. Maybe when they hear Libertad, I wasn't done.
Why are there just so many nuts here?
Maybe when they hear Libertad is fighting with us, they'll join.
Earliest
Some good
implementation of QuickTime
propaganda,
events?
Danny.
They didn't put button prompts on the screen. Like, make a choice, and it's timed. Nut. So much nut. What's stopping them? I mean, it just doesn't really need it as much as 2 and 3 did.
Save our country. Down with Castillo.
Dan, did you do all this in one day? What's my favorite John Carpenter movie? The Thing. That's an easy one. Resident Evils that need a remake are 5 and 6. They just need to, like, you'll wipe those out of the canon and do something different.
Are you going to save those people? Yelena called. Do you want to lift to that boat?
Let's do this.
Get in.
Wonder if is it good game design that you have to play a game more than once to understand the story? Was that good game design? I mean, it depends on what the second playthrough is, to be honest with you. If you're just playing through the same game again and it's only slightly changing something toward the end, I consider it to be kind of underwhelming idea. However, if you're playing through like a second alternate like playthrough of the game where like maybe a new character's feet or like shoes, then it can be, I can, you know, accept, you know, okay, then that's fine. Then you're seeing a different perspective on things.
Turns out drill sergeants don't like getting punched in the
Am I thinking about Near Replicant? That's pretty much what I'm sure GMC was thinking about. Because those are the two examples, like Near Replicant, or like the original Near has you replay the same game multiple times with really only like slight changes between each playthrough. Whereas Near Automata at least had you play as a new character each time, and that you saw things from different perspectives.
You know that village? They call it Maldito.
That the real name?
Yeah. Some Spaniard named it whatever. Couple months ago, Admiral Benitez decided to make it illegal to go to
When are you gonna send a GTA game? Eventually, I have been playing through them and recording them recently. And now we're also getting like the GTA original trilogy re-released. So, because you can't get a GTA 6 after all. So I would like to send them before a GTA 6 comes out. How about that? Does this guy not know that a helicopter is fastest and most efficient when you fly in a straight line?
Sounds like it.
Are coconuts native to Cuba? I mean, Yara? Because that's a lot of nuts. That's a lot of nuts. I mean, did you make that entire comment just so you could quote, you know, Kung Fury? What was it? No, it was Kung Pao. But I don't know. Are there coconuts on Cuba? It's part of the Caribbean or something, right? I'd imagine they have coconuts there. I mean, isn't rum a big thing in Cuba? And rum is like made from coconuts? Isn't it?
Pretty soon, they stop coming.
Wait, am I seeing this right? He's got missiles on this helicopter? That's what that little icon in front of him suggests. Rum can be made from any fruit? Okay, I always thought it was made from coconuts, though. I guess is it traditionally made from coconuts? Oh, another boat mission. Does he want me to jump out? He's gonna circle it. Wait. This ship is in, like, mined waters. What's it doing here? That's dangerous as fuck. Like, how did it get in here without exploding? Or is it that it can't leave because of the mines? Anyways, a wave comes around and it's just gonna push those mines into the ship. Alright, time to, like, you know, dive out, I guess. Or am I supposed to snipe from it? What is it? I'm not sure what he wants me to do. Like, examine it?
If this is just recon, that's cool, but I think your people need you down there, no?
Well, yeah, give me a moment. No joke, at first I thought that ship was waving the Canadian flag. It is waving the Canadian flag. Hmm. Hey, where are you going? Oh, I guess it just was recon. Okay, nice mission, bro. You're gonna send a Pokemon game. Which one am I gonna send? I don't know. Which... Most of them don't really have a lot of plot. Well, they got plot. I don't know. Maybe the most... I don't know. I haven't really even really considered sending a Pokemon game, actually. Maybe the Breath of the Wild inspired one that's going to be an open world game that they showed a trailer for last year. Maybe that one. Who knows? Just hug the bad guys. You know what? Is there any first-person game that allows you to actually give people hugs whenever you want? Did Ubisoft just insult your people, Neospace? How dare they? You could have just faded to black and warped me back here, game. I didn't need to take the entire ride. Alright, cool.
Nice to have you.
You mind if I take this, right? Okay. Anyone want to explain what just happened there? Well, I do a Saints Row game. Most of the original Saints Row games are games that are meant as they're basically impossible to send, so they don't take themselves seriously. You can't really send a game where you play as the president that's a former gang member, and then he has to fight off an alien invasion and gets put into the Matrix, and then has superpowers. It's not... you have to have something taking itself seriously. It wouldn't make any sense to send it because it's meant to be nonsensical. So they're kind of immune to, like, my style of content. However, I mean, gameplay-wise, they're just kind of like meh at best. They're like GTA clones. But the new one coming out, I'll have to like... It seems like they're like taking less of a goofy stance with that one, so we'll have to see about that one. Get a little closer to the water here, will we? And like swim up onto this thing. I think the first one had goofy moments, but it it was more serious, and they went kind of nuts starting with 2, I believe. Can I just like parachute onto this? Well, I hit the button for, like, my parachute, but it didn't work. Will I sin destroy all humans? I don't know. I guess it's sinnable. I just haven't considered it yet. Dartigan. Sin all the games. Maybe one day, if there's enough time.
Eyes off, honey.
Will I sin Persona 5? We've had this discussion. Don't make me get out the belt again. Ow, shark. You know, I only need one leg. I work here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck. Well, I got a free heal. It's fine. It's fine. Pop the gas. Finally a good investment in these backpacks. Well, these level 9 guys can take a few bullets, can't they? What is sounding an alarm here I'm gonna do? They're on a boat. What about the older Hitman games like Silent Assassin? I don't know if I don't know. I don't really know much about them. Like I know for a fact it'd be very hard to send the more recent ones since they have very little plot. And I'm assuming the older the older Hitman games are also similar to that, in that they don't really focus on having too much heavy plot. They're more about, hey, you want to like fucking have interesting ways of killing people? Go at it, my man. That's why I went with Absolution, because that's the one that did focus on plot the most. Are we near the end? We're working on the final area we gotta free before we can take on the end of the game. Oh, I saw a bullet. No! Fuck! I was just hitting the button to heal. Don't worry, chat. You don't have to keep asking if it's nearly over. We'll know.
Better watch my step.
Someone's out there.
Maybe if I walk around with a blowtorch, they'll think I belong here. Sonic Adventure Balance. I have yet to send a Sonic game after all, have I? Someday. One day. In the future when I... Sonic 06. I just don't want to ever have to live up to that promise. Something about Sonic games that's just like, I'd rather not. This game has you kill a lot of women. Has anyone else realized that but me? I mean, I have killed more women in this game than any other game I can think of. Was that what they wanted to happen by including more female enemies? Like, we want you to kill a lot of women. Or wait, what? No, that's not what we want at all. Are they sure they thought this one through very well? This argument. I'm beginning to like it. Bringing up the psychopath. Alright, that's a joke, by the way. Quality. You know, everyone needs to be murdered gruesomely. Well, we can use this helicopter later.
Hostage.
Oops, shit. Fuck, I forgot. No, it's a mosquito. Assassin's Creed Odyssey had a lot of women too. It did. But I don't remember, like, this many women that I killed in it. What kind of run was that, soldier? Like, he shot me in the butt. Sorry, but I had to do that voice for that run. It was legally bound. Yeah, that's a good flashbang effect. I'll give him that. Nope, no alarm for you. I think Dort wants them to kill the hostages. Wait, did they kill the hostages? They usually don't do that. Hey, I tried to stealth that. You sound like Victoria from Life is Strange. Isn't she like the Valley Girl? I was trying to go for a feminine gay. I can't really do that voice though. I'm too baritone. Wait, am I baritone? What is my voice range actually? I know I'm B flat. Some member of chat helpfully determine that actually. Does that make me a baritone? They shoot them every time you alert them. I don't think they're the story, required ones though. Probably low baritone. One day I need to like see just how low I can go. Low. I think that's my lowest I can currently do. Low. Yep, there we go. Hear someone yelling for help. Does this mean Dartigan Limbo video? Limbo. You mean that game, the indie game? I really plan on that. Voice is the same key as Beethoven, really? How do we know that? I mean, he died before we ever got to actually like hear voices or record them. I mean, I guess maybe the same key. Maybe that was like, hey, this guy speaks in a baritone, and you'll B flat. Unfortunately, I'm not a musician in any sense of the idea of it. No limbo, gotta see how low you can go. Oh, I was talking about my voice. I mean, I'm pretty flexible. I could probably be pretty good at limbo, too. Nothing world champion status, though. Why don't I send DLCs? There are usually not enough in them to make it worthwhile. Most DLCs aren't even story-based these days. Most of them are just like, here's a mission pack or a skin or something. So what would I even send in that case? If it's something like, say, Witcher 3's DLCs, which are, like, expensive, that they even get their own title, then I can send it. Or, like, say, GTA 4's DLC. Where's this guy yelling at me from? Oh, they're in that.
I think someone's walking on the container.
Yelena, I'm on the ship. I freed as many as I could.
Hang tight. I am sending boats and backup.
Gracias.
We freed all three.
This is Admiral Benitez. To the fake Yaran terroristas, I have you right.
They had guns on them, though. Why did I even need to free them?
This very minute, military forces are heading to your position. I recommend laying down your weapons.
Oh, they're sending shit. Uh-oh.
That does not want you. Instead of peacefully serving Yara as outcasts, you will die.
Die.
Right here. Right now.
Die with capital D. I want the helicopter. I'm gonna do this from the air. All three that you didn't get killed? You know what? I'm fine with that number. You don't see me complaining about it. The Yaran Air Force is kind of old, isn't it? It's like, we got, propeller planes. Time to go flot some bothersome flies. Get back to the fight. What do you call this I'm doing? Leave the target, leave the target. I guess if I'm too high above the ship, it considers me not being part of the fight. Did they just blow up the ship? Oh. Oh. Puta. Oh. Shit, yeah. Yeah, these biplanes are going up against heat-seeking missiles coming from the boat. They're kind of fucked. Oh, it's going into it. Oh, I did a barrel roll.
Where are those boats, Yelena?
They're waiting for you to clear the air.
Can somebody tell those planes to hold still?
My guns need time to reload. just got back, did America start invading with like World War II planes? No. But Canada's boats being attacked. Oh, I thought he was dead for sure. Oh, he is dead.
I should have called earlier.
The boat should be there any minute.
Random question, what Metal Gear Rising boss theme is my favorite? It would definitely be Mistral's. I think it was her name, right? The French lady? Or whatever she was. We should use the escape boats. Oh shit, I need to be doing something, don't I? Well, they're on the boats, they're good. They're running into bombs though, I think. I don't think I was supposed to do this mission from the helicopter, was I? Think you were supposed to be on the boat for this mission? Well, at least we made it funner then. Finally, a mission that actually got me interested in what I was doing for once. How about that? They actually can still do it.
Yelena, it's done. Your people are safe.
I heard.
We even for the supplies?
Fuck yeah.
Need me for anything
Nothing like
else?
breaking the mission structure. Well, they did give me a helicopter on the boat, so I had to assume it was an option.
You got my number.
Gracias. You're not so bad, Annie. But you better keep an
Sensing a 3-minute intro sim with this one, that long? Well, there's not really that much I need to cover. We'll see. It's hard to tell what it'll be.
I feel like bad shit.
Annie, how is my legend?
Getting old a bit too fast. If that's what
The
you're
legend is fine.
I should head back to their camp. See what else I can do.
I never promised an easy fight. Just the right amount.
We need to start a new recording though. We've been on that one for a while. Oh, thank you, voice crack. I'm glad I'm still a teenager. At least my body thinks I am. Alright, so head back to that, and we got our next mission. I'm sensing, but what if I'll actually get denied airspace? I think I will. Never know though. Kino was your longest intro. No, I think Ratchet and Clank was the longest one. I believe. You know, if you start flying instead of hovering there, it won't feel like forever to get to your destination. Well, I could just fast travel back as well. Goodbye, say Will Crazy. Have a good night, man. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed your stay. And hopefully, see you next time. It's like being back in Nam.
Why didn't you send me to them first?
I'm flying through a... I don't know where the location is either.
They're doing more fighting than the legends.
Okay, but watch your step. Lamoral has a bad rep, and I don't want Libertad's name to be dragged down with him.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Saw you send Days Gone. I know you said what I thought, but what is your opinion was good and bad? What was my opinion of good and bad at Days Gone? Okay, I remember not liking that game very much. One, it was just kind of boring overall. None of the actual gameplay in it felt that exciting. Even like the big horde, fighting the hordes actually was just kind of annoying and time consuming. And it was just another like crafting open world game. It was actually like it was almost like Sony tried to make a Ubisoft open world game. That's the way I described it when I played it. It felt like I was playing a Ubisoft game instead of a Sony game. I think that was actually my biggest complaint, is it just felt tiresome, like a Ubisoft open world game does. And also just the characters didn't really do anything for me. The plot didn't really do anything for me. Just nothing really seemed to work. And it was also way too freaking long. I remember getting pissed because I thought it was near the end of the game, and I found out I was only at the halfway point. Talk to El Tigre. But as for what's good with it, I'm struggling to think of anything that stands out. I mean, it was a competent game. It didn't crash or anything, but I think I've played games like that before that were just better. What game? Where he was asking me about Days Gone. Main characters? I don't know. I don't really... I can't think of a moment. I didn't hate him, the main character, but he also didn't really do anything that crazy or like anything that interesting. I think I was just really indifferent, and then it just dragged on for too long, and I started to really dislike it at that point. Opinions on the dog tags in Metal Gear Solid 2? What? The collectibles? I don't really have an opinion on them. Like, it's a collectible. Get them if you want them. As long as it doesn't force me to do it, I'm fine with it. Hey, you guys got a helipad at your cheapo, like, mountain base? Oh, whoa, I just automatically... Can't enter, can't... Okay, you just put me there. Alright, cool. Hey, does that mean I got that one forever now? Since I brought it here? Doesn't look like it. At least not the one with the guns, maybe. I think Kishi's asking if they were fun to collect. You just shook at people, like make the guy shake to get them out. I mean, that's a more interesting way of doing it, but I've never found collecting stuff in the game to be that interesting to me. Never something I've ever done. Like, if it doesn't force me to do it, I don't do it. What's my opinion on oxygen? Well, you need it to breathe, but it also does some gnarly shit to you. It's technically we're breathing in poison, really. It's just a very reactive substance that actually we found ways to work with. It once almost killed all life on Earth when it first appeared, though. You demand more pirate games like Black Flag? Well, Ubisoft tends to put... well, Ubisoft planned to do that for you, but then they probably couldn't make that game. It's in development hell. That wasn't really a pirate game. That was an Assassin's Creed game that had a pirate minigame, by the way. Alright, your mission is next, big guy.
Those medical supplies will put a lot of guerrillas back together. Gracias. Lucky appreciates them too. Even if she
Plan on doing a drunk stream? Yeah, no drink.
And bringing La Morale was smart. This camp needs young blood. Shake things up. Now we need to work on Lorenzo. Out there hang on.
Sorry, stretching right now.
Honron said Lorenzo should visit a BioVita facility. But getting Lorenzo to do anything is like...
Love to see a sin of Scooby-Doo or Family Guy? Why, though? Does Scooby-Doo have a... Does Scooby-Doo and Family Guy even have any games that are even good? I'm not a huge fan of that kind of game, by the way. Those kind of, like, branded games.
And get out. For a so-called research facility, they have way more guns than lab coats down there.
Two console Family Guy games or shit? Yeah, generally I expected as much. Are there any games you play off stream, or is this just it? I play a lot of Valheim off stream, since chat doesn't really care from when I stream Valheim.
Hope you have good camera skills. What do you kids say? No
right, pics or it didn't happen. Wait, what? That's only for like tits though. Or anything like dirty related. I don't know. Never mind. Get my plane ahead to the objective. Where's my chopper at, by the way? Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights and Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. Yeah, I'll leave that to some other channel, I think. I like to send games that at least have some unique interest in, or at least think have some redeeming qualities. There's a reason why I haven't sent like trash like Ride to Hell. Chat doesn't like Valheim? That's a shame. Some people did, but chat was more or less indifferent on when I streamed it. I guess I don't really care too much about survival games. I mean, I don't generally like survival games either, but Valheim kind of hooked me. Whether you can buy Family Guy, you can't buy it digitally or like legally. Well, buy it directly, but you can probably like find copies of it. I have no interest in it though. Whoops, sorry. Well, someone's gonna die where those land. Oh, never mind. They got reach. Valheim is an STD, said no one. Well, you can definitely catch it, that's for sure. What I meant earlier is that all the new Game Plus content in Metal Gear Solid 2 is locked behind them. like the stealth camo, infinite ammo, and you need to select amount of dog tags to unlock them. Yeah, I've never really cared about that. So maybe that's not the answer you're looking for, but it just never was a factor to me when I played through that game. I just don't really care enough about unlockables. I usually go through the trouble of getting them like that. If it's just a collectible, fine. So, I guess I'm just indifferent to it. I just like it so the game doesn't force me to get it. But it's for in-game content. I'm fine with that as well, since it is there to reward people who play the game even more than, you know, normal. So I'm fine with it. Can't tell if you're not a fan of Ubisoft. Didn't see your Legion sin. What did you think of it? Watch Dogs Legion? I am definitely not a fan of Ubisoft, by the way. I despise them these days. I used to like them back in like the PS2 era, though. As for Legion, I disliked it. It was like, one, it barely worked. It crashed on me left and right. And it's, again, another one of their open world games that suffers from all the same problems. Need to take photos of what they're doing to the... Can I just take them from here? Nope, you can't do that from up high. So do you despise this game? I don't despise it, I just don't really care. It takes... If this game went on long enough, I would despise it. When you're indifferent to something and you have to keep playing it because it doesn't want to end, that's when hatred, you know, shows up in the mix. For instance, Assassin's Creed Valhalla I fucking despise because it took me over 100 hours. But at the beginning of it, I was mostly indifferent because I just knew what it was going to be, and just like, whatever, I'll burn my way through it like an algorithm playing a video game. But then it just kept going. This game, right now, I'm just like, whatever. It doesn't really do anything to excite me, but it's also not... I know how to take photos. Yeah, I got it, game. We're gonna get up on high on this tower. Game is long. Well, all open world games tend to be longer than they need to be. Just the nature of making a game open world so you can pad the link time without having a lot of people notice it. What's my favorite open world game? Favorite pure open world game would probably have to be Breath of the Wild, I think.
Should kill the alarm.
Yeah, I'd go with Breath of the Wild. You take photos of what they're doing here. Heart is filling up. Why is this? I don't know. Are you in love?
I see you, engineer. Shit, a camera.
See anything else? I guess we gotta get around this other side of the building. This game is actually shorter than Far Cry 4 and 5. Right now it feels longer than those two games.
Baby Tigre, while you're at the facility, there's someone I want you to look for.
Who?
Her name's Gabriela. She's a girl from the fishing village. Used to bring us food and supplies. Lorenzo used to tease her for her tattoos and her crazy hair colors. We loved her visits.
That girl in her wavy hair color.
She told us she had some good news and said she'd be leaving Yara. That was the last time we saw Gabriela. My neighbor thought he saw her at that BioVita place.
You've been playing with Breath of the Wild Musu game, Age of Calamity. Pretty fun, and Zelda is a beast in it. Yeah, I've never... I mean, I guess that's the Breath of the Wild with more plot, and it's like the prequel, but Musu games I've never had too much care for. Like, I really don't want to kill millions of the same easy-to-kill enemy. Never got into Dynasty Warriors when I tried playing it.
There's something under the water.
But hey, maybe it's got Breath, you know, Zelda, you know, packaging. Maybe it's a little bit better.
What the fuck is in the lake?
Oh, like... I don't need to take a photo, I need to read a note.
I think I'm going to be sick. Castillo, I think I'm going to be sick.
How do we drain the lake that much? Jesus. Oh, okay, never mind.
I need more proof.
Got in the Dynasty Warrior? Oh, shit. Fuck. Everything fucking mission. Why do I even try to stealth it? What? I have them now. I'm gonna be sick. Excuse me, Danny. How many people have she killed? Yeah, but we didn't kill innocent people. That's the difference. We killed bad men. And a lot of women. Don't forget that. We killed many, many women. Oh boy, can't you just fuck off? You're just out of range. Shit. I think these guys are using like poison rounds right now. Oh fuck. He wasted my heal. Luckily I got my backpack heal. You killed a lot of innocent people. Only the ones who deserved it, who annoyed me. Don't use my crimes against me, alright? You're here to support me. I think we'll fight from up here. Who hasn't killed a lot of innocent... Yeah, if you're playing an open world game, do you ever not kill innocent people? That's how they work, you know? You're driving a car, someone's in front of you, you're not gonna stop and let an NPC go ahead of it, you know, you're gonna run them right over. Thank you for coming into range. Oh shit, you got a bit of an upgrade. Oh, no, you dick. Where did he come from? Asswipe. I think I was standing in front of the stairs, so I don't know how he came up behind me. What game am I going to send after Far Cry 6? More than likely that, Guardians of the Galaxy game. And then Call of Duty, and then Halo Infinite. And I've also got still Life is Strange to do, and also a few other things. How'd you miss at point blank range? It didn't, it just has more health now.
Who?
No, I'm just gonna shoot everyone with my fucking helicopter. How about that?
Used to bring us food and supplies. Lorenzo used to tease her for her tattoos and her crazy hair colors. We loved her visits until one day she told us
Precious, you have a good night, man.
and said she'd be leaving Yara. That was the last time we saw Gabriela. My neighbor thought he saw her at that Mayovida place.
Tattoos and colorful hair. I'll keep an eye out.
Gracias. I'm worried something terrible has happened.
There's the alarms, so they can't do that anymore at the very least. Now I can just pick them off as I like. Ow. If I don't crash my chopper. Did you get to the part where Donnie sings Ricky Martin? I have not, and now you've ruined that for me. And I would have definitely made fun of it, but now I am going to anticipate it happening. So you gotta be careful with those kind of questions, chat. Oops. Why won't you die? Didn't know? Well, I didn't either. But now I do, because he asked me a direct question about something that happens later in the game. You gotta be careful with those kind of questions. They can basically be spoilers if it hasn't happened. You're basically doing a 50-50. If it hasn't happened, then oh well, now I know what's gonna happen. I think nearly everyone's dead. Except for this, gentleman right here. Who dare? No, it's alright, don't worry about it. Really? You got the flare off? don't think it'd matter. I think nope, nope. There they are. These guys are helping me level up nicely, aren't they? Whoops. Ow. That didn't sound like a good sound. Hello there, another night of Far Cry. Haven't we cried enough? The crying ain't done until the game is, the credits roll. We know how it works here at the research stream. Oh, you brought a challenger in, I see. Oh shit. He survived a full... Uh-oh. How'd the thing survive all those rockets and bullet? I don't need to know about taking photos. I'm fighting a helicopter. Beach. You haven't exaggerated? What are we talking about? See, I'm lost in the conversation now because I'm struggling to stay alive. As we're in the part of the game where everyone's over-leveled. Oh, I need to take photos of this. Look, I should have developed an immunity to that stuff by now. I had it literally injected into me. Someone out here. Keegan. Not really a spoiler, by the way, just you leave the radio on, Donnie will sing. Oh, okay, that's actually... she has sung to the radio a few times. I thought you meant a specific, like, cutscene was gonna happen when that happens. Oh no, the thing we knew that had already happened has happened again, I think. I mean, I've come across scenes like this already. Sorry, no, you're good, don't worry about it. Oh shit, grenade. Alright, they got everything after me now at this point. God, they won't stop spawning people in. Like the scene in Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, but in Ubisoft quality. Yeah, this is... yeah, I've been thinking that for a while. This is almost like they're trying to do something like Metal Gear Solid related. Just... get it. Where's that goddamn chopper at? Well, I can't do that again because a guy might come up behind me if I'm not careful. I'm gonna do a birthday stream next Friday. Or you are? Oh, good luck with it, man. Those fireworks are for you and your birthday, not just shooting out the helicopter. No bomb? Are you a David Cage fan? I know a lot of other Sin channels despise him. He's kind of a guilty pleasure for me. The games that he produces are unlike anything else. So just for that experience alone, I appreciate that man's existence. Because who else would have given us such things as Heavy Rain? What is it? Indigo Prophecy? Beyond Two Soul. These things are classics, and they're almost, you know how The Room is like appreciated by a lot of people. I kind of appreciate it in the same, sort of logic. Like, I'm glad those games exist, despite, their quality, or lack thereof, because there's something else. And they're worth it for that alone. We got one more photo to take. And apparently, David Cage's next game is going to be in the Star Wars universe. I'm about to twist my nipples even saying those words. I can't wait to see how he shits all over that. It's like, yes, David, make Star Wars, game. Make many of them, in fact. I hope he has Jar Jar as the main character.
Coño. Sounds came from in there.
I am working on the art right now. You know what? Make it as dirty as possible. Hell, I want David Cage to make a Metal Gear Solid game. That's right. I want to see just how cracked out it'd be. Someone wants to know why I didn't send Phoenix Rising? That weird Ubisoft game that was Breath of the Wild clone? I did play a little bit of it. I like half of it. And then I just kind of, like, forgot it existed, actually. That's really all there is to it. I just forgot that I even played some of that game. I never finished it. How do I get in here? I need in to take photograph. Okay. Can't believe you actually like Beyond Two Souls. I like it because it's a guilty... You know what a guilty pleasure is, right? It's something you know is bad, but you like it anyways, just because it's so uniquely bad.
You won't believe what
Does that make sense? It's a unique experience that I think you should definitely... You have to see for yourself.
I don't know what to tell you. She's gone.
But why? Why are they... What are they gaining from gassing these people with the stuff they know will kill them? It's like, we just want to be evil for reasons. Yes. Yes, my studies into the gas that we know kills people. Test number 99. It continues to kill people. Do we know these people? They're just test subjects. Oh. Can't. Sorry, I can't do anything about it. What do you think about YouTuber Omega Blackheart? I don't know who he is. Sorry, I don't know who the guy is. So maybe he's good, maybe bad, I don't know. You have something else you want to say, sir? Even Voss? Yeah, Voss was just crazy. But he definitely did fucked up shit. But these guys are just like being evil for the sake of being evil. Like, there's really nothing to gain out of like pouring gas into these people. Oh, you were lucky. I'll stab you. I think they're just giving up on the villain justifications to go with the most generic evil shit for no reason. Well, the main ones, they still try to do something with those guys. I just see the point of, like, gassing people and seeing what it does. They already know the gas is, like, used on tobacco to make it into anti-cancer drugs. So why just inject the gas into people for no fucking reason? Looking him up, apparently he's a YouTuber with a minuscule subs that copied a few of my video ideas. Oh, I mean, whatever. I've never really cared if someone, like, copies... I mean, I copied it from CinemaSins. It'd be really hypocritical of me to, like, someone get pissed off at that. Like, as for video... Like, what do you mean by video ideas? Like, directly copied my videos or something? I mean, I've always said that, hey, if you want to, like, use one of my jokes, use it, because I'm always coming in with new stuff. You made a sin video about your sin? Oh, I'm perfectly fine with that. That's what you mean. I don't mind that at all. If you can make fun of me and do it good, do so. Because the way I look at it, if you're laughing at me, or if you're laughing with me, I'm still winning, because it's still laughter had because of me and I exist. That's all I care about. So if you can, make a good joke at my expense, do it. Don't care in the slightest. He's even copied your videos himself. Everything wrong with Final Fantasy. Okay, but now I'm confused. Is he like just straight up ripping off my videos, or is he just making fun of me? So I'm a little uncertain. I mean, there's people who's ripped off my videos before now too. There's been like some people who like took them and like translated them into like other languages and put them up on as their own. And there's also some people who just taken my jokes wholesale, but I said I don't really care enough. I'm always coming up with new material, and it's too much of a headache to try to stop that anyways, because it's a battle of you constantly swatting them down. So it's like, whatever, you're just following in my footsteps in that case, so do it. There's so many great clips from this stream, and hopefully the other streams of it. Here, be free. I was actually friends with that guard. He was gonna free me. Oh, you monster. I think he's using your ideas to make his own commentary. Like what? Just watching my videos and then having slightly distinct, slightly similar comments to make, but reworded differently. I mean, that's whatever. That's one that's kind of hard to prove if anyone ever does that. It's like you're really just basing off your gut feeling at that point. And when it comes to making sim videos, I always give other sim channels the benefit of the doubt, because if we're looking for the same kind of things, we are likely to stumble upon the same, sins, or like moments that we'll talk about. So a lot of people used to claim Game Care Network did the same thing, where he would like watch my videos and like copy them. But I never, like I said, I don't watch them myself, so I don't have anything to go on. But I always said give people the benefit of the doubt when it comes to that, because we are looking for like making the same content, and if we're playing the same game, we'll likely stumble across the same moments. Doing a 12-hour shift at work tonight. Gonna watch your median streams. You mean Madan? Or the medium, you mean? Okay, medium. Oh, well, hey. You can still watch this one for the, next hour and 30 minutes. Know what you mean with Beyond being a guilty pleasure? I did plat that game, and the sequel bait at the end did make me wanting one. What game was I making the joke at? Was I making the joke that, Death Stranding was the sequel to... Yeah, I did make that joke. It's the unofficial sequel to Beyond Two Souls. Because of the way the game, Beyond Two Souls ends. Criticism is something everyone is entitled to give or take. Exactly. But like I said, it's also just, even if they were directly ripping me off, it's just too much of a headache to try to deal with it, and even prove it. And I really just don't give a shit, because I always be coming up with own jokes, and like new material. I start fresh every single video. There's very little, there's like a lot of my jokes I used to like even carry over from one video to the next. I rarely even use those anymore, except for like the boob rendering joke. What am I doing? I can just fast travel up here. But at the end of the day, everyone knows I'm Mr. Game Sins, and they always come back, baby. There's a lot of crossover between these kind of channels, so if you start actually copying from one, a lot of people will start to notice it. That's one of the reasons I stay away from watching any other Sin channel, just to even avoid the possibility.
This is what Libertad and La Moral. You can hate us, but at least we're doing something.
Moo right back at you, son Gasha. That's your first time chatting too, and you knew to moo. How about that?
I can't look at this anymore. I didn't vote for Castillo.
He made a 2-hour-long video. Oof.
So that was a waste.
Okay, he's definitely hitting on stuff I didn't hit if he took him 2 hours. I've cut almost all my reoccurring jokes. Like, I never really had a lot of them. I started off with like, the ledge pank guy was my first reoccurring joke. And then the boob rendering. The boob rendering one is the only one I've continued throughout the entire series. First instance of that was in, I believe, my second video on Thief. And I've just continued because I like it so much. That's the only one I refuse to retire. But, the jump scare stuff, what else is it? A lot of, jump scares, ledge paint, and a few others. I've given, after they get their use, I'm like, yeah, I'm done with it. Not gonna bring it up again. So does Danny just take the helmet off for cutscenes? Yeah, because it'd be too ridiculous otherwise. Speaking of that, have we gotten better clothes yet? I don't think I've found anything else to wear, except for this crap. Yep, still the same. There's apparently a lot of hidden clothes in the game. Well, this is going to be a long stream. I just finished studying enzyme kinetics. Had a 6-hour lab on iodine reacting with starch and arsenious acid. Well, use some words I don't know. And there's about an hour and 30 minutes of it left, I would say. So you do get a good chunk of it. I'm streaming till around midnight. So hey, I'm here to take all those smart person words you just used and dumb them down a little bit. I'm going to bring you down a few IQ points so you can relax. Does that sound good? Let's head back to Lamoral's headquarters. So you can't be smart and enjoy things, chat. You gotta be a bit of a dumbass to like some. That's my philosophy. But also, sounds like you got one hell of a study course. What are you actually going in for, by the way? It said it's... What's your major? Sounds like it's all in biology. Or is it chemistry? So what is midnight for you? Midnight for me is an hour and 30 minutes. Studying biochemistry. Nice. Good field to get into right now since it's, you know, all biology and well, biology is going through a bit of a revolution with all the easy, you know, genetic editing and stuff. So, definitely seems like you got a bright future ahead of you. So what is the plot currently? Revolution! That is all the plot is. Revolution! And the many, many ways of Zoomers and Boomers fighting it. Right, so, all the way over there? Apparently I've been here before, because yeah. That city again. I can't fast travel? Why? Oh, it's getting attacked, that's why. Alright, we'll fly. Okay, that doesn't have a... we'll take this. It's easier to fly this thing. As a completionist, I find it both depressing and funny as fuck. You use like 6 weapons and no camp grenades for the entire game. I don't really need it. Like, you just need like a good mid-range rifle with a scope on it that pop, 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 and then like the fireworks cannon for like heavy stuff, and you're good. I've never even used my sidearm except for like when I'm shooting from cars. Lucky for you, it's 10:30 a.m. Well, that doesn't sound lucky at all. You need sleep, my dude. That's awfully late. You okay? Never lose sleep because of me, chat. I'm not worth it. You got a busy day ahead of you, maybe. Would you ever do a resins video on games you have already sinned, like on episodes you weren't really proud of? I once considered redoing my very first one on Tomb Raider, since I kind of half-assed that one. Since when I did that, I thought no one would watch it. So it's full of, like, you know, mistakes and a whole lot of fucking typos. Way more than I normally put in my videos, but anyways. But, I kind of, like, decided not to. I'd rather, like, leave them there. It's like, you know what? These are my mistakes. Make fun of them all you like. So I don't foresee myself ever remaking a video. I don't want to say no to it, because I could change my mind, though. But for at this point in time, unlikely. You're a good reason to go to bed for an insomniac like me. A lot of people do use me for, like, use my voice. My B-flat to sleep to it. I've mentioned before, I'm missing out by not making an ASMR channel. Probably do way better on ASMR. If I knew how to do ASMR. Also, GMC gifted a sub to Ruby. Thank you, GMC. Like, there's so many people who have come and told me that they like the sound of my voice, and that they go to sleep to it. There's probably definitely an option for ASMR if this games and stuff ever dies off. This is a very quiet, copter car. Yeah, your voice is great. I'd have to get like a new mic though for ASMR. You don't want to just use a regular mic. You gotta get a special one with like the two, it's like shaped like a head and has like 2 microphone inputs. One for each ear. And then you can like get up close and like whisper and like make sounds into it. Here's the thing though, if I did an ASMR channel, I would take it into like meme territory. There would not just be like me whispering into it. I'd be like, here's a grapefruit I'm gonna punch. Or something like that. Yeah, over and over again. Enjoy that, will you? They said shit was getting real back here. It seems pretty peaceful to me. Drop frozen peas one at a time onto a tin can, yeah. Or like Chinese water torture. Like, you know what? Here's some water dripping onto your forehead. I really doubt this thing can actually fly accurately with only 2, you know, gyro motors on it.
Hey.
How do I get in there again? Here we are. Also, I think something I was working on either got under my glove or seeped through because a little skin peeled off my finger in the back. Isn't that dangerous? I've like heard horror stories of that happening. I watched a video once of some lady who was working with some kind of form of mercury that actually like went right through the glove she was wearing and like got into touched her skin, and like she's dead like days later. Just doomed. Once it actually came in contact with her skin, she's just doomed. I forget what kind of, it was like some, it wasn't normal mercury, it's something else. On the end. Organic mercury, was that it? Yeah, whatever it is, you just not want it touching you because you're just dead. It's a death sentence. Are we planning on stopping this cure for cancer? I know, I'm waiting for the game to tell me. I'm expecting at some point we'll find out that it's not really a cure for cancer, or at least as effective as they claim. Who knows? You heard about that? Yeah, I remember seeing it in a YouTube video. I think it was from that guy. It's like, this lady, you know, it's like that Asian guy who always starts his videos like, this person did X and this is what happened. You probably know what I'm talking about. Like, this person ate 1 million zinc gummies and this is what happened to his stomach. Sorry about repeating myself before, just thought your clarification was in order. What is it? Are we planning on... Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's alright. So, according to Zwentes, the dude ain't making sim videos. He's criticizing your sim videos and trying to justify them. I mean, it's fine. They can do what they like. I don't have an issue with that. I mean, I doubt he's gonna get a lot of views doing that, to be honest, though. But, no, it's perfectly fine with me. Power to him. You'll never hear me like bitch someone out like, how dare you question me? Oh, half of my chat questions me most of the time.
What's happening?
Meeting on the mound. Some of our friends want to quit early.
Okay, listen up. This isn't worth killing for. Sure as hell isn't worth dying
500
for.
views a vid? Yeah, you might want to switch things up. I don't think that's a good target.
You should be out there drinking and fucking and skipping school. Woo! Our parents,
She's the only one who likes that?
grandparents already stole our future. Why should we give a shit?
Oh, this is the Zoomer argument straight up, isn't it?
And then one day, Admiral Benitez walked into my classroom with a gun. She called on your name, you came to the front. One by one. Alvarez. Bermudez.
You know, those bullets can ricochet in here.
The Admiral read their
This is a pretty packed room.
Protesting,
I want to take that gun away from that idiot.
Fernandez, Jimenez,
Those are clearly not blinks.
Peña. I learned a lesson on my last day at school. You can either be on the right side of history or the wrong side of Castillo's guns.
You are such a fucking idiot. I don't care how dramatic you think this is. Fuck you.
La Moral taking new members?
Depends.
What?
I gotta make a scene for people.
I will plead for La Moral.
Why you never put a gun? You don't put a gun to your head and pull the trigger,
Welcome to the
even if you know it's no longer loaded. Just for like dramatic effect. I don't care how kind of scene you're trying to make.
So how do we take out the Admiral?
Push-ups.
That makes me think you were a horrible person to be leading anything.
The Grand Hotel, Danny.
Is this guy like the black version of that character from Grand Theft Auto 4 is always working out?
No.
Is he taking bullshark testosterone by any chance?
Push-ups never lie.
Brucey, yeah, Brucey being oh, 3 missions in one area, huh?
Push-ups was such a good idea.
Is it bad? I prefer the boomers over the Gen Z revolution. At least he's not putting a gun to his head. And also firing bullets into stone walls in a crowded room. The dude from Left 4 Dead? Oh, yeah, you got a point.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Mega Blackheart has a bunch of videos dedicated to everything wrong with your gaming sins videos. Like I said, I don't really mind. He can do what he wants. If you guys are expecting me to get angry over it, it's not happening. I don't. Like I said, be my guest. Hope he gets a lot of views. In fact, you gotta understand, chat. I have unmatched levels of chill. Like, nothing can phase me, except for like a really bad video game. It makes me play it forever. But in general, most humans, I could like, you know, fuck them, do what you want. Even if you're making fun of me, I'm like, hey, I'll high-five you. Alright, what do we want to do? I'm kind of tempted to do this stupid lady stuff.
Would you do me a favor? Bring it in.
Or we can do the Fortnite girl stuff. Or the cool dude stuff. I think we'll save Boomer Guy for the last. He's like the only interesting character here. We'll start with you. You impressed me. Have you ever considered sending Dead Space? I'll be doing that once the remake comes out now, since I know that's a thing. So, you will get that wish granted, I'm just not sure when. Have to wait for that.
I need you to go to the Gran Hotel Caballero. It used to be a resort for wealthy turistas, but Benitez converted it into
Where I wasn't trying to start shit with him, that's all Doc. I was just saying, it's fine. It's a conversation topic. I just want to make it clear that so no one like comes out with a video like, Dartigan, you fires back at your black something YouTuber guy. Dartigan destroys this man's, that kind of stupid shit. Like, I really just think, nah, whatever. Just got off work, what have I missed? Well, this lady was firing a gun into a wall in a crowded room for dramatic effect, and then put the unloaded gun to her head and pulled the trigger because she wanted to inspire people. And other than that, we've just been having our normal discussions. Pretty good discussions, actually. But the game hasn't really given us much. Alright, so these loose-lipped gorillas named Hugo is being interrogated at the Grand Hotel Caballero. Hugo knows the location of La Moral's HQ. Make sure the regime doesn't.
Benitez can't find out where we are, Danny.
I've got a good feeling about this.
That little speech went
People think you got a problem with black YouTuber. Whatever his, I'm just saying his name is Omega Blacks. I don't know if I don't actually know what his race is.
We need to talk.
But like I said, yeah, he can do what he wants. Like I said, hope he gets all the views from it. Godspeed, good sir. May I provide you with many lols. Cracks, whip it. Gay, Jewish, black... No, gay, Jewish, trans, black YouTuber, underage, minor. Immigrant. Add all the tags in there. Make them like a super-powered like person in the world of social media. They're like the Superman of it. It's like you cannot even look at this person without you'll possibly offending someone. Oh, now we're getting topical stuff. We gotta stop. Are you just assuming he's black? Apparently I am. Because usually white people don't put the word black in their name. Is that a correct assumption? You don't usually find that too often. Actually, they're very close by. Oh, that was at the... Okay, no. Loose-lipped gorilla named Hugo is being interrogated at the Grand Hotel. Okay, it's actually just right over there. Gay, Jewish, black, transgender, immigrant, gay, single, mother, rape... Yeah, that person is like... You get within like a 100-yard radius of them. If you even like sneeze, it's like, cancel, bitch.
Hey, I'm driving up to the hotel. I could sneak you past the guards. Hop in.
You're doing this mission?
You said gay twice? It's fine. You can be gay twice. Hey, how come I don't get a seat?
They say when you're in her chair, you either give up information...
I don't like what your eyes are doing right now.
Or both.
And I'm going to have to find Hugo, quickly.
Oh god, that's a nightmare. Oh, stop it. He's like he's like a lizard wearing human skin.
Sometimes it's hard to tell if
look at his eye. Ah.
You know? We're going to win this thing. I promise you that.
Have you heard about the autosave glitch in this game that kills you? I have not. I hope it doesn't happen. How is Gus Fring not wipe these fuckers out? Because he doesn't really do anything. That's how. The villains can't really be proactive in a Far Cry game, otherwise they win.
Checkpoint. Better watch myself. Stay quiet.
Also means he's just kind of wasted on this game.
What's your business?
Delivery from command.
Yeah? Okay. Open up and let's take a look.
I don't know. It's only for your boss to open. I don't even know what's inside.
The fuck you talking about?
Hey, that's what I was told. You can open it if you want. The dentist said nobody was allowed to look inside.
They bought that off. Glitches right after you wake up from the simulation. Simulation. Stir the meth. A good batch. So when we get to this mission, you're not gonna fuck it up for me, are you? Gotta say, Gus is a really bad operation this time around. He's just El Presidente, and he likes to sit and smoke cigars, and then give speeches. Classic guy who used to be part of the led the revolution, and now is just taking it easy.
Ron, I'm at some huge hotel on a mountain. Looks fancy.
Gran Hotel Caballero. Since 1740, that place has been a military prison. Then a hotel, then back to being a prison.
Before the goblins attack, you guys are making this game sound more interesting now.
Taking reservations.
When Castillo's there, it's always checkout time.
How long are we doing this?
I don't know. My jokes have
This is just a mission where you just shoot your way through.
I'm hanging up now.
Danny, I'm your eyes on this one and I'm in position. The dentist is already in there with them.
Trying to give you something to look forward to. Well, thankfully, I'm not dying tonight. And at least I don't want. I'm gonna jinx myself. I can feel the heart attack coming. But then again, that happens every night to put me to sleep. Come on, good night's sleep stroke. I need you tonight of all nights.
What is it with Castillo and Teeth?
What a beautiful set of teeth you have, Susano.
Oh, you're just having fun in the pool.
Hugo, where is La Moral's headquarters?
Medic can't save you.
Stop the interrogation. Oh, the dentist. Oh, yeah, I lost a couple teeth. It wasn't that bad. Alright.
We already know the guerrillas are in Concepcion. But where? Which part of fuck you don't you understand? Hugo.
Not today, I said it.
Oh shit! I think I killed the guy. Well, that does keep it. I guess that works. He's silent.
Elena, the dentist is dead. La Moral is safe. For now.
We also killed the guy she was interrogating.
Oh,
Leave no witnesses.
I'm working on a gift for you.
Gift?
The hotel. I'm taking it. We have tortured their last game.
I'm a very efficient gorilla chat. That technically works. He can't give away the information now. Don't question my methods. What kind of physics is that person employing? I don't know where that person is, but they're about to die down there. Oh well. Good. Was the Mad Doctor a whistleblower or an actual medical practitioner before it was sent to the Institute? Probably not. You're asking me to, come up with lore for the game now. Don't do that to me. I just want to pop people in the head. That's all I need. Trip down the stairs and fell out a window. Crazy, I know. Yeah, everyone's got a story. Come on, get low. Get low, get low. say destroying them in one salvo anymore. That upsets me. Come on. You know, fireworks are the best anti-aircraft weapon when you think of it. Oh shit. Stuck in a lawn chair. You had those games where a gun doesn't kill the bad guys and only stunts them? Would you have worked for Outlast? Would that have worked Outlast? The game where you get no weapons at all? I suppose. Who's closed? Fun fact, Giancarlo Esposito played a character called the Dentist in Payday 2. He was a mission giver. Really? Was he like a big name actor at that point? That seems like a small role for someone like that. Should I spend $70 on this game? No. I don't think you should. Unless you just really like Giancarlo. What is that hairstyle, my dude? What is that?
It's business as usual. Look, in spite of all the rumors going around, there's no war. At least not here in Eastern Yara. Am I right, Admiral?
This is not a war.
There.
The criminals of La Libertad...
Oh, sorry, I said my dude. I mean my lady.
We are money.
You hear that? Libertards?
Wait, is that the Canadian is the bad guy? What?
And what about the violent gang?
And he just say libertards?
Anyone who attacks Yara's military...
Damn you, Canada. Look what you've given this game.
My strategy...
You've taken away the rightful right of an American to play this role and be the bad guy.
The East is safe. Am I right?
Right.
No prea capas por nada. That's a cut. I gotta go.
Did you get Ubisoft Plus for this game? I did not. I just bought the game on Epic Store.
So lovely to hear your voice. If I could ask, how is it that a group of school children in El Este are inflicting the highest number of active duty casualties in this war?
Trump hands. Trump hands? Was he doing Trump hands?
They have support from Libertad and the Legends.
I've always taken a personal interest in your career. Handpicked you out of the academy. But make no mistake, there were more experienced, more qualified, and more intelligent officers in line before you. You stood out.
I bet she's thinking about Reese Cups right now. It's like, can't wait to get some of those again.
In uniform. And now, you could be the highest-ranking woman ever to have her head on a pike.
That you regret not spending $20 for Ubisoft Plus. No. Perfectly fine, paying as little as possible.
Higher! I want them higher!
He was doing the weird O-hands that Trump's been meme for. Yeah, that's probably what they're going for. But they made him Canadian though, weirdly. Was it maybe they're trying to also make fun of that? What's that Canadian mayor who got caught doing meth? Oh, he didn't look like him though. Who knows? That's Rob Ford. Yeah, it doesn't look like him.
Okay, Clara, shoot.
No, not like this.
Ubisoft writers need to go to boot camp. I think they just need actual writers instead of... This feels like someone who... This game feels like people who do nothing but write tweets all day. Not actually plots.
This is just you and me.
Slavery talk, cancer medication, now anti-Republican references. We're about to hit Life is Strange territory. It's a possibility. And yet, they still set the game in Cuba and gave it a Fidel Castro-like leader. I'm getting mixed signals.
Hi.
Capture the F&D checkpoint. You giving me a mission before I even got a chance to choose? What is my current objective? Capture the F&D... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. It's completely optional. We shall go back here. Far Cry 5 had an Obama-hating senator. Was Was that like on the radio? I don't think I ever listened to the radio in Far Cry 5, which is where you sort of get explanations for why there was nukes launched, I believe. But it wouldn't surprise me. But then again, like, what year did that game take place in? Harley died a hero, but he was buddies with the Newt Gingrich. He was a boss. See. You know what? Aren't we missing some characters from a regular Far Cry game in this game? Where's like the CIA guy and Buck? I thought they were in everything.
Nice one taking the hotel. I've been telling people we'll make a good command.
I like the anti-communist guy. Did they not want to have him in here because of the possible loaded elements of this game being set in fictional Cuba? Right, we'll save Fortnite Girl for last. We'll do this guy.
Nice speech, Yelena.
I like this
The 5th legendary member of the 67 Revolution and the toughest motherfucker I ever knew. He's a war hero who is being forced to work in Castillo's museum.
full of little means to win this war. The time has come, baby.
Far Cry takes place in September 2018. Yeah, that's right. I mean, there was basically the MAGA hat wearing guy toward the end, in that Bucks' father was. But weird time to be like hating Obama when he's not even in office, but you know, that's some people for you. Yeah, guys in this game in person, just voice, can't say more than that. Well, it might just be an optional thing that I never encounter, who knows. You're gonna head out? Doctor, you have a good night, man.
He is a national treasure. That was before he retired.
You're saying this guy is Buck from Left 4 Dead.
The regime has put him in a cage to be
I think it's just because he's wearing like the hat. I don't think Buck was this buff.
His true destiny is on the field of battle. I'll meet you at the museum. Together we will free Carlito from his prison.
Would you say Far Cry Primal has a story? It seemed to just be territorial conflicts that happen time to time again throughout human history. Well, you gotta remember, that game is about cavemen. There's only so much plot that cavemen can have. But it was really about territorial conflict between, like, the good tribe and then the two evil tribes. That's really all it was. And they're like... But you can't expect deep plot when you're dealing with, literal cavemen. So, territory is about the only thing you can make it about. And reviving the tribe.
And Carlito only needs one.
Alright, moving out. They did some weird shit with the Chosen One commentary. Well, yeah, obviously they had their, like, religious, tribal aspects to it, too. But the majority of it was like, we need territory. And we need more tribes people. And this girl wants revenge because she collects ears. But, you know what? Weirdly, that's probably, like, the best Far Cry outside of Far Cry 3. When I think about it. Does anyone agree with that statement? That Far Cry Primal is the best one after Far Cry 3? Granted, I never played that weird 1980s cartoon version of Far Cry 3. That was like its, second game for that. Where you like the 80s action hero. So maybe that one was pretty good. Though that was really just more Far Cry 3 with dinosaurs. Blood Dragon. Aren't they remaking Blood Dragon? As part of like DLC for this game. Alright, we gotta head over there. But I guess we'll take out that on the way. I think I got Blood Dragon for free with a GPU I once bought, but I never played it. Best Far Cry is Blood Dragon, it's really good, you should give it I mean, it's just Far Cry 3 with like neon and dragons in it, isn't it? Or like dinosaurs? I mean, it's really just, they just built it off the back of Far Cry 3, from what I recall. Never played Primal, I mean, Far Cry 4 is Far Cry Primal is technically built on the back of Far Cry 4 too. But it just, because it's a simpler plot, and about, weird cavemen, it just kind of works a little bit better. And also it's all about just throwing spears and everything else. Just remember, there being a new Far Cry game means there's also going to be a new Far Cry site, exactly. They'll reuse this map for something. And the gameplay elements, though it's really... Though, to be honest, this Far Cry 6 feels like the other Far Cry game that releases after a new one. Like, this feels like the other game to Far Cry 5, really. Which was New Dawn, but this one feels like that too. It's getting its own Netflix show along with Splinter Cell, though. What is? What, Blood Dragon? Or we're talking about something else? Just remember there being a new Far Cry game means... Okay, I just read the comment already. Sometimes that happens. I think subconsciously... I think I subconsciously had Primal in my heart while playing 5 because I almost never took Peaches out of my party. Yeah, that's where all the animal stuff comes from Primal. Blood Dragon trailer? Oh. Yeah, I have actually not... You know, I actually have not summoned in my animal friends in this game very much, have I? Kind of even forgot about them for a while.
Who's there?
Yeah, felt good. Oh, someone's getting steak tonight. Oh, oh shit. Checkpoint. Drive around it. Look, I'm following the law. I'm driving around your checkpoint. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, okay, fuck it, never mind. You can have the car. Blood Dragons getting a... How can you make a weird that they would go with the weird spin-off game than one of their main games. But I mean, alright. I guess Netflix sometimes goes for like weird... Valley Prehistorical. Shadow Warrior 2 is like a Rick and Morty Watchers Far Cry Blood Dragon. Shadow Warrior, that's the game where you play as like the Chinese guy with, you know, it's first person with, you know, katana and guns, right? Wasn't there the third game coming out that looked very much like it's inspired like Doom Eternal? I thought that was supposed to be out by now. Squirt game.
Clear.
Squirt game. Squirt game is strong. Oh, that was pointless to run up.
Clara, a bunch of soldados have taken over something that looks like a caveman theme park.
That is Valle Prehistórico.
Speaking of cavemen, Ninja Gaiden 4, what about it?
The army turned it into a repair depot for its helicopters. Go take it over and steal us some air support.
Her.
Got to be careful here.
No, we just gotta shoot everyone. That's all the careful I need.
I know I heard something that time.
I really need to get a better sniper rifle. Weirdly, I've not been finding many guns to use. Sorry, but I just don't buy that, you know, people can be strong enough to survive headshots. Everyone is C. Oh, oh, shit. I got no more. Fuck. Gotta be careful. Where are all this sights coming from? Oh, you die. I'm like having like a moment in an experience chat. I'm not really sure what to do. I think I'm about to get, you know, dead. Yeah, of course they would. Shit, 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 shit. Fuck, I can't even fight the chopper because of these people shoot me. This is not good. I approach this badly. The dinosaur helmet isn't helping me any. They're hitting me with mortars, and I got 2 choppers on me. Hey, Revan, you have a good night, man. Or Nostrid, as you are now known. Have you just stopped bothering with the alarm system? Sometimes. But it seems like here I'm gonna have to pay a little bit more attention with it. There's a lot of shit in this place. Maybe I should, like, attack from a different angle. That's like the very front gate.
Better watch my step.
No straight his breathing. Yeah, he changed his name. He's still the same old good person, though. Is this going to be referencing Primal in any way? It has to, right? Wired maintenance room keycard. Let's call it Pequod. Unfortunately, it don't work that way. I think I need to steal one of the choppers, and I can do this a little bit easier. Well, no, they got the air... I gotta destroy that. Well, if I get in the chopper and instantly destroy the anti-aircraft, we'll be good. Well, let's see what I can actually mark out first before I make any drastic calls. I also need ammo for my... In case like this screws up, I need to find some ammo for my fireworks cannon. Otherwise, I'm just kind of screwed. I can't really kill with a single headshot right now because these guys are high level. Shit. Come on over here, buddy. Just got a higher level gun. Well, that seems like what the game wants me to do, but that takes time, you know? Who's got time for that? I just want to, like, get through the game as fast as humanly possible. Silencer is sounding awfully loud. Alright, shit. Helicopter B. No, you get up.
A key.
Destroy the helicopters when they get off. Reload. Oh, fuck. Good. Oh, no, shit. I'm bad. I don't think I have any more rockets. Oh, he's going down. Good. Never mind. Sorry, I'm making lots of panic noises right now. It's probably annoying, but deal with it. Wasn't it? Wait, I was supposed to, like, steal these, weren't I? Whatever. I'd rather not use them against me. I need to, like, go heal this one, though, before he gets destroyed. But that wasn't even nearly destroyed. Stop sounding the klaxon when it's only like 75% health, would you? Is there a plot to manually switching off the alarms instead of shooting them? It's just that you can shoot them over a distance, and you'll... It's probably a little... It's quieter. Well, I'm using a Sans rifle, so it actually just makes sense to shoot them instead of sneaking up to them. At least in my opinion it is. Alright, so he's at the museum. Oh, we're actually not stealing these, we're liberating some dude. Never mind, I had the wrong objective. Also, I just want to point out, trying to aim at this fucking thing is in the way. It's really hard to, like, aim the chopper. There we go. No more choppers for them, no. Also, the guns got really long cooldowns, making them like the worst attack choppers you could ever possibly have. Alright, Dart, chat, gotta go. Hey, whoever's leaving right now, sorry I'm not paying attention to chat right now, I just do need to focus, but hey, I thank you for being here tonight. And I hope you've enjoyed this stream. There's like a dude trying to shoot me with a mortar cannon while I'm in a chopper. Please aim. Please. No, we're getting good levels. I think I've actually murdered everyone, haven't I? Oh, no. Chopper just spawned in behind me. Dude. Whatever, let's land in like... It's actually easier to shoot everyone at this point. Later one. Hey, you have a good night, one. Hey, I said your name correctly, I think. Maybe you're not listening, though. Maybe you've already left. Shit, mortar. Get in sight. Good morning, what's up, buddy? How you doing? We're having a little bit of a rough time. I think I'm doing something this isn't even my objective anymore. I just started doing it and now I don't want to give up.
Watch out. There's more troops coming from the south, Danny.
Can they please stop sending choppers in after me? Oh. Luckily I got my instant revive. That backpack is the best decision I made while playing through this. She's gonna be freaked out by that. What the fuck? Oh shit. To be honest, aside from Gus, Crin Zoomers, and El Tigra, I don't know what the fuck is even happening. It doesn't really matter. Jesus. Why am I doing this? Nothing as good is coming of this. They never stop coming in.
A key. I'll keep this.
Can you even win these fights on the military basis? Because it doesn't seem like I'm making any progress. What am I doing wrong? Does anyone know? This is also a rank 11 place, so I'm kind of under level. You're playing the game. That's what's wrong. Well, yes, I'm aware of this mistake I made. Shit, I don't know what to do. I need to get whoever's shooting these fucking mortars at me. This dick. Are you for real? Very far away too. Chad, I'm going to need you to start this squinting routine right now. Probably my only hope. Commence squint routine. They're too far away to hit from this. Luckily they're the light choppers, so I can destroy them, I think, with this gun. Yeah, he's almost done. Fuck. Sit up in my gamer chair, like, yeah, engage lean. I will never be able to walk through a metal detector again as this girl. Hey, that should be everyone. Except you. You did it! Be proud of me, someone. That was not easy. Well, we own the zoo now, or the museum. Not sure what that did for us, though. Oh no, auto saying, yeah, don't go jinxing me like that. A man can only handle so much. There was a door down here I can get through now, I think, because I found the key randomly. What a reward. Some more gunpowder. Truly, the war is saved. Alright, moving on. Now we actually have our real objective. Which is over there. Wonder if there's an Easter egg for Far Cry Primal in this place. There probably is, but... The entire place is probably actually just a big Easter egg.
Follow up?
Too slow? Oh my god, I came back after getting dinner and you're still liberating shit. That's what you do in this game. You liberate stuff. You think that's gonna change?
What was that?
Alright. But now we're gonna go save this guy's friend, which is what we should have been doing, but I got distracted for some reason. How did this game possibly distract me with anything? I don't know. I'll never let that happen again, though. It's my solemn vow. God, I need more tea. Alright, dude. Whoops. Over here.
El Tigre. I'm at the museum.
So am I. If you want want to see photographs of us when we were young and dumb, put your gun away and walk in like a tourista.
Walking like a tourist. So America doesn't get cancer, but Canada does? It seems that way. But then again, we're trading partners with Canada. So they could just, like, Americans could just go up to Canada for their cancer cure. Seems like a pretty easy thing to get around. Almost like this plot is kind of dumb.
What took you so long?
El Tigre, what are you doing? Are you not worried about getting recognized?
Don't worry. I brought markers for autographs. One for me, one for you.
That's not what I meant.
This museum used to be dedicated to us legends, but Castillo rewrote history to make us look like villains. He even found a way to paint Carlito in a bad light.
I wonder what history will say about us.
How does the actual magic weed cure cancer? It apparently slows its progression to where it doesn't even, advance anymore. It doesn't, spread, I believe is what they said. But it comes from tobacco plants that they spray with, chemicals that they also inject into people. Go figure. Liberate Carlito. There's a fucking tank out there.
Is that Diego? Poor kid never had a chance.
Basically, you're gonna die of old age before you die of cancer. It's so slow. Well, cancer is it's just that one. I think they said it actually in this game that if you take this drug, it slows the progression of cancer to such a point that it doesn't even matter anymore. It's just like a benign tumor at that point, I believe. I find it stupid that he won't sell his cancer cure to America because slavery, but happily sells it in England. Well, it's also stupid because you'd make so much money off it, because America is one of the biggest markets you can possibly, have for any type of product. So he's actually, costing himself pretty heavily. And, it also wouldn't work, because we would just go through other countries that do buy it from him to get it if that were the case. Or we would just, fucking invade, because fuck that, we're America. It's like, oh, you think you can keep something that we want? Obviously, you don't know how we do things. It makes no sense. If it slows down the cancer cells so effectively, it should affect the rest of your cells too. Well, it's directly targeting the cancer cells. There are differences between cancer cells and normal cells. That's what all of cancer treatments are about, is killing cells that are cancerous while trying to, not kill as much of the, non-cancerous cells as possible. It's also where most of the side effects of chemotherapy come from, because you inevitably end up killing some of the normal cells, healthy cells.
Lies about me I can take, but disgracing Lucky, unacceptable. Enjoying your tour?
Say fuck that, we're America is the most American thing someone can say. Unfortunately so. It is what we're known for. Like, you think you can just do that? Mm-mm. Fucking tank? So it's magical tobacco that only targets cancer. Nice and yeah, but they turn it into like a drug. You don't actually have to smoke it. We've seen like they hand off like vials of stuff. But it's tobacco that they spray with chemicals, and somehow that can't be reproduced anywhere else. How do we deal with the tank?
Better take out that camera.
No, the alarm first, lady. The alarm first.
Keep it moving.
At this point, America would already invade and give some of that sweet, sweet freedom. More than likely, we'd be funding the hell out of these, the local rebellion that we are, instead of ignoring them. Like, oh, I heard you got a little bit of an insurrection problem. It'd be a shame if someone gave them a bunch of weapons.
I know the question on your mind. When did I take my last break?
The plot of this series has never been the best. Yeah, but I'm finding more of dumb stuff in this one than normal, though. Because they actually are trying to make it a bigger plot. Let's see, yeah, we should not take out this alarm. Even though there's anyone who can get up to it.
Don't need no more soldiers here.
Shown at the start of the game who gets killed, but it wasn't long enough, so they shifted him off to the side. What? Missed opportunity having Byron Cranston be one of the characters we could recruit. Why is that a thing? I'm unsure what you mean. Walter White from Breaking Bad. He doesn't need to be in everything. Also, he's not Spanish, or Hispanic, I mean. It wouldn't really make quite as much sense. We just need to take care of the tank. Not sure of how to do that. I got no... Well, no, my fireworks cannon should take care of it pretty well.
Better watch myself here.
Oh, the tank is damaged. I could just get into the tank.
Oh, hell yeah!
This tank is a... well, it's something, I guess. Alright, time to actually do something fun for once tonight. A machine gun would be a better weapon for a tank, though. Wait, can they actually hurt this thing with using small arms fire? Take a left at the road. Need to get to Carlito to the cave in one piece. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm sorry I looked away for a second. The tank is a flamethrower? Yes. I mean, they did have that back in like World War II and stuff. There were tanks that were equipped with flamethrowers. But that was mainly because they were like often, fighting through like Japanese islands where there's dense vegetation. Flamethrowers are more usually used for like burning away that than actually attacking people. Because flamethrowers actually make really piss poor weapons and usually just get you killed. Also, we got some sick beats. Wow, this cannon sucks. And also, you don't use a tank's cannon to shoot down a chopper, but whatever. I took a helicopter down with a flamethrower, somehow. Okay, this is now officially the worst tank, because its shells don't blow up even like Jeeps. Watch, I'll shoot this with a shell, nothing will happen. It just slightly damages it. My tank level isn't high enough. Oh, we have a tank level, do we? Oh, over here. Dart, try slapping stuff with the cannon, please. It's a kind of a short cannon, if you notice. It doesn't even actually extend past large enough to smack anything with it. You aren't doing it though, you're like watching me do this from afar, if anything. Whoops. How do you feel, how do you level up a tank? I don't think that's true. It's just that the tank kind of like isn't that powerful. Well, am I out of flamethrower? Oh no, I got plenty of flamethrower. Is it really fucking fun, Dart, the games? No, it is not. It's... It doesn't feel like the cannon should be like totaling these jeeps. But they like shrug it off. Just looking it up, flamethrower tanks had a maximum range of 150 meters. Yeah, they were a much more powerful flamethrower than the one you have on your back. How is this working? They're in the water. Oh shit, mortar. I like that the enemies have laid out flares to guide me on my path. Throwing out their tank round? Mate. I didn't make it.
Hey, El Tigre! Carlito's pretty old and taking a beating. Is he even going to make it?
Carlito's the one who does the killing, baby Tigre. No one can...
I feel like I'm shooting like pop rocks at these things. It does nothing. The flamethrower is so much better. Flamethrower spit burning fuel. They can get some. Yeah, they spit liquids out. It's really just like a water. A flamethrower is really just essentially a giant squirt gun that's also holding on fire. Or in the case of this, more like a fire hose. Oh, that's usually the sign that you can blow apart rocks like that. No? Maybe later. Oil hose with an ignition? Yeah, that too. I was about to roast you, lady.
Okay.
Well, there you go. I still don't know what we're working towards with all this. Just feels like padding by making an enemy a few levels above you. All it is, it's their way of like trying to encourage you to do the side activities. See? It's not gonna be an enemy. Friend.
Lorenzo, you came!
What the fuck is he doing here?
I wanted him to see Carlito for himself.
Mi compay.
How many years since you've been down this mountain?
Too many.
What about their side missions to make the tank stronger? I don't know, this feels like it's kind of specific. Well, there might be main missions in this case, because this is specific to the actual plot.
War is over. When we are all free.
Hey, come. Come on, it's gonna be good.
I'm good.
Come on.
Okay, now we gotta do the the Fortnite ladies mission.
When I find finally saw past
Wait a second, Donnie was standing on the side of the tank, El Tigre was in the gunner position. Who was driving? Was he in the gunner position? I don't feel that he was.
I wish he was here
I was the
now.
one driving.
He'd be so happy to see us and Carlito.
And I was, well, was he? No, there's a machine gun. Maybe he was using that. But I don't remember him shooting any. You like these old people? They seem more into the revolution than the other ones. Well, they're actually the ones that were reluctant to get involved since they were the ones who led the failed revolution, I guess, in the 60s. And now they're old, but now the Zoomers don't like them. They're like, oh, these old revolutionaries, they don't get our hip, cool ways. They don't understand our cell phone and social media. It's really cringe, but yeah, the boomer revolutionaries so far, don't have any issue with them. But now we have to go do the Fortnite ladies thing. It'll probably be like the last mission of tonight. Then maybe tomorrow we can finish this game up. That's the hope and the prayer, chat. That's the hope and the prayer. Better to have revolutionaries that have failed and learned from their past mistakes. Yeah, that's, ancient proverb, I suppose. Can I climb, please? Thank you. As long as the boomer rebels don't have a rap concert. They don't, they just seem like they're like, friendly old dudes. I think we still need to get the old lady on our side. When did I have a flashlight? Oh, it's automatic flashlight. Alright, we will now fast travel back to our mission zone. Yeah. I guess once we get all these, the team back together, we'll like be busy invading La Joya. Wait, are we going to get to choose between siding with the boomers? No, we're making them work together. We're crossing the generational divide.
We're taking the hotel. I've been telling you, we'll make a good command.
And there's nothing more Zoomer than Fortnite. And my god, did they make her with that in mind. She should be carrying a big hammer around with her, actually.
Hey, what's the holdup? We gotta make a move on the convoy.
There's farmers who are just dying to get the green light on an attack plan that involves a special convoy at the Shab Pass. Why not give them a shot? Sure. I can do that.
Don't know about you, but I fucking love hearing convoys.
Would you do me a favor?
Oh, do we get to choose from all one, or do we hit all three? Character design in this game is stupid? I wouldn't really say the character design is stupid. They all look, realistic. And there are people who do look like this. I just like making the Fortnite joke. That's immediately the first thought that came to mind when I saw her. Voice, work for me. Don't get horse on me now, I need you. Can I upgrade anything? Like my primary what? Do I get like a better primary? No. Oh, what would this be? Oh, that seems bad. Does shit damage. Did we get anything else? Oh, shotguns. Actually, we have not got to go with that yet. Grenade launcher. When did I pick this up? That's illegal in games now. Maybe I should use this instead of the rocket launcher now. Well, yeah, I think we'll try that out actually. Cruise weapon damage. Seems pretty good. Any upgrades? Please, please give me upgrades. Nimble shoot improves that. First shot after reloading deals improved damage. Improves the speed of replacing a partially used mag. Improves the draw and holster speed. Improves weapon damage to enemies below you. Why only below me? I'm never going to be finding enemies below me again. Improves suppressor cooling rate. Improves magazine size. Improves reload speed. Improves weapon damage to enemies at low health. Again, where's just general increase in damage? That's all I need. That first shot after reloading deals improved damage. That's the best I'm going to get, isn't it? It's the worst fucking upgrades I've ever seen. They're not exactly, you know, getting me off. Better muzzle. Improves recoil. Want suppressor only. We'll keep the armor piercer on. Alright, whatever. But you. Dynamite, please. And, poison grenade or healing canister. I never used the other baseballs. And mods, what do we want? Minor armor piercing protection. Toxic gadget pocket, carry that. Scout gadget, predator, no, I want... Slightly improved melee defense. Slightly improves blast defense. Minor... Oh, god. LMG. Rogadier pocket. Don't need all that. Sniper's pocket. I don't need this many... Get your breath rush. Okay, well, just give me the basic damage. And slightly improves health regeneration. Begin regenerating health sooner after taking damage. Sure. You missed skill trees? They were nice, weren't they? But can't have nice things. Right, there we go. Oh. Let's go do our final mission of the night, chat. Then we'll call it, and maybe, if we're lucky, finish this game tomorrow. Keep those fingers crossed while you sleep. Alright, okay, these aren't too bad. Have you ever planned on sending Red Dead Redemption 1? Yes, I even played through it and recorded it. I just haven't got a good chance to do it this year, unfortunately. But yeah, actually, I might even do, like, the zombie, DLC, well, what was it called? Red Dead Nightmare? I might end up doing that. I still need to play through that part of it, though. But, yeah, I'll definitely do that. Like I said, there's a bunch of GTA games I've yet to do. And, well, Rockstar games, I mean, not just GTA. Okay, farmers. Okay, we just hit them all around this road then, I guess. So, 2 streams of this game left? I don't know, I mean... Tomorrow we'll be finishing up the Boomer Zoomer squad, and then we'll have, like, we'll be able to take on El Presidente at that point. And his part of the map is actually pretty tiny.
Need some wheels.
So we'll see. I'm not gonna promise it, because I don't know. You could be right. But I'm gonna, a man can hope.
Here she is. And you can't even see the bullet hole.
Alright, so, move it up here. Okay. Don't worry, it's necessary. Can't wait till this lady can move to America and get a Tesla. Undead Nightmare? Yep, I still haven't played that one yet though. Actually, I never even played that back in the day when it came out. For some reason. I only ever played the base game.
Hey Danny, you recruit those farmers yet to hit the pass? Remember, say the word knuckleball.
Not yet.
How long is Undead Nightmare? I just met a pervert ghost, said she was into bukkake. How long have you been sitting on that joke, by the way? I want to know just how long it's been in your head and you've been suffering because of it. That is like the worst, October joke you could ever make. Hope you feel proud of yourself. Like, that's what your effort amounted to. A pun on the word boo, and then adding cocky to it. It's hard to make ghosts and horniness work together, so I just want to point that out. I got Undead Nightmare thinking I was going to get a deal because I thought it was both Red Dead 1 and Undead Nightmare. Yeah, that one's only like one part of it. We know about without spoilers. Its reason for zombies coming at stupid as fuck. Well, yeah, obviously in a game that was about the West, and then all of a sudden you introduce zombies. It's gonna be the brightest, but you can still be entertaining. It's all about the spectacle, you know. You guys growing here, by the way. I need to help you, but I want to steal everything you own first. Not that it matters, I'm not using any of this stuff. But I'm looking for clothes.
You look like La Moral.
Does the word knuckleball mean anything to you?
It sure does. You want us at the pass, right?
Si. I'll meet you there.
You're the one who saved our people on that cargo ship, no?
That's me.
My cousin was one of them. Muchas gracias.
De nada.
There was only 3 people that survived that. What luck.
I'll get my mortar.
Mortar time, compay!
Revolution. Fry me some green tomatoes. Fried green tomatoes. So good they made a movie about it. Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare is around 6 hours. Well, I thought it was longer than that. Maybe it wouldn't be long enough for a video after all. Military convoy. I have done nothing wrong.
On run. I think I spotted the convoy.
Binga. They're not even at the pass yet. You might want to wait until they get there.
So I need to get people, signed up to the cause.
What's up? La Moral is not using us enough.
When I say the word knuckleball, what's that remind you of?
It's nowhere near long enough? Yeah, okay, well, I'll still want to play it at some point, though.
Taking whatever they're carrying. I'm fighting with Honron.
How are things going for you, Mr. Williams? Well, we're almost done for the night. We've put in our decent, day's work. Now we're trying to attack a convoy where we all go to bed. Because we're all running on fumes at this point. There's something about Far Cry that's just exhausting. One more dude to add to the party. It's more of a standard spin-off than a full game. Yeah, true. But it also is, if it's only 6 hours in length, it's more like something akin to one of the Liberty City episodes. When your game is unbearably boring, you done fucked up. Many AAA developers, indeed, fuck up.
Drop the coconuts. Knuckleball is a go.
Bingo. I thought this day would never come.
We need
Like how this person is just splitting open coconuts and then not pouring the juice into anything.
See you at the pass. I'll bring
But yeah, we just want the rind.
Perfecto. We get to use them.
Yeah, we just like the rind, the coconut rind here. Good fiber. Do I prefer the Shining movie, Kubrick, or the book? I've actually never read the book. I've heard that Stephen King prefers his book, obviously. Actually, Stephen King did not like the Shining movie. I, on the other hand, love the Shining movie. I think it's very good. One of the best horror movies ever made, in fact. If not the best horror movie ever made. It's only got a few things that could even compete with it, like Alien. And, The Exorcist. That's the kind of category it's in, I feel. Everyone thinks Shub Pass is the perfect location for an ambush. Where's Shub Pass? Oh, right there. That's where my people will meet. Let me get ahead of them then. Oh, I've got a rocket launcher. Ow! On the leg. This tank hurts me a lot more than I was using one. Seems like it worked. Wouldn't call Alien horror. Oh, Alien, the first horror is definitely horror. Sci-fi thriller? No, it is horror. It is a monster running around a spaceship in the dark killing people.
Pop it open.
Gold.
Jackpot.
Good. I guess we're gonna use that money for something good, right?
Nice one, Danny. Admiral Benitez is pissed off and has his troops working double shifts all across El Este.
Sounds like we have her right where we want her.
Meet me at El Agujero. I want to go over my attack plan. I heard you hit that convoy.
See, Honron's heading your way with the cash.
Good job, Danny. Any battle we get will go a long way in this fight. Admiral Benitez has increased patrols now, so watch the roads.
Okay.
Zuntus, would you be scared of the xenomorph? Who wouldn't be scared of a xenomorph? So, what is this? We're not doing it tonight, but now I wonder what I'm doing tomorrow. It's time to take down Admiral Benitez at our main base of operations. Lamoral and some of the old guerrillas rendezvous at Lopez Tower Ruin and launch an attack. Find a Benitez killer. That'll be what we do tomorrow, though, because I'm tired and my voice is cracking. Chat, how you doing? Did you hold up all right tonight? Hey, GMC, you managed to watch an entire stream for once without having to leave. How's it feel? That's the final mission for this area? It can't be. There's like an entire section of it I haven't done yet. And there's also that weird Canadian guy. But whatever, that just means there's more game ahead of us, and we'll get another full stream tomorrow. But I'm too tired and, like, insufferable to play anymore. Have a great night. You have a great... Everyone, all of you have a great night or day, depending on your time zone. But before I go tonight, chat, thank you all for being here and being part of the stream. It means a lot to me. If you haven't followed me yet, please hit the follow button. And if you want to join my Discord, you can type in the Discord code into chat, and you'll get a link to it. Or you can scroll down, you'll find one down there as well. Other than that, thank you to the mod team. Thank you for being chill. Thank you for any gift subs, or bits tonight as well. Much appreciated. I will be playing again tomorrow, same time. Maybe we'll finish it. That's my plan. That's my hope anyways. Tune in to find out, I guess. Maybe we can get to the ending. God, I hope so. I've been playing this like all week. I need to stop. See you tomorrow? Yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow then if you got time. Chat, I'm out of here. Is there anyone I know streaming? Nope. No one's on. Alright, never mind. We won't raid after all. Anyways, chop chop, go to bed. Later.